but don't hate to love. Gentlemen, what is good?
So nobody in the house want to hear that.
You had a valid point.
I'm all smiles. I'm good.
18-game season. I think it's stupid that they complaining about the longevity of their careers. Either you in or you out.
Last 8 seconds.
It's weird because I never really changed my opinion like that.
This university is built on hate.
This is what greatness looks like.
Welcome to the Hate Watch. You always shows Dame's face first. Like, you ever notice that in the edit? It's always Dame's face. It's always his box first, and then it's everyone else after. I don't really understand that, but
he's a star.
That boy was a born star.
Aren't you in the middle?
I am, but how it loads in is it loads in from the left. It loads in like, so let's just imagine this is where your face is, then mine, but it goes in that order, like do 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 do.
Damn. Your face is, then mine, then mine.
Then mine, my fault. No, my bad.
I'm a guest on the show.
Mine, and then, matter of fact, speaking of that, are your privileges still guest privileges?
I don't know. It don't say shit.
Can you share
Probably.
anything?
I could always share stuff.
Oh, well, you're not a guest.
I could always share a screen, but
look at that.
I'm a guest. Y'all the host.
See how that
I'm
goes?
just here.
Right,
no. No.
He said, it's Dame's and mine and mine.
Don
the
DeMarco,
real star over there.
That's what I need, the Don DeMarco shit. Welcome, everybody, to Hate Watch You, where we love to hate but don't hate to love. This is episode 13. I have Dame. I have Devontae. Gentlemen, what is good? Todos vientos,
Yep, I was waiting.
I already beat you to it, nigga. Hidalgo.
I was watching the game right now, but everything's good. Y'all just probably like Vibra. So, welcome, everybody.
Got him. How you doing over there, sir?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna.
Are you Groot,
everything's in
nigga?
English.
Right.
Are you Groot?
I am Groot.
Yeah.
How was everybody's
I'm good.
weekend?
My weekend was good.
No. You gotta do that shit in Spanish. You wanna?
Yeah, nigga.
How you say weekend in
Yeah, my
Spanish?
weekend. La semana del fin. Fucking bien, nigga. Exactly, nigga. Trying to get me when I got you. Yeah, nigga.
I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
Exactly. Nigga thought he was gonna catch me slipping. Ice road truckers, nigga. Fuck you, Devontae.
Ooh, ice road truckers.
My weekend was good. My weekend was good. La Semana del Fin was bien, nigga. Like I said, me and my girl, we went to some movies. We went to go see Scary Movie 6. We went to go see Pressure, the D-Day movie. And I went to go see Obsession. And then we also went to Ari Lennox concert as well. So
Damn, y'all did a lot this weekend.
I know, right?
y'all niggas was in the woods. Y'all did a lot this
You
weekend.
did. You're right.
Whoa.
For context purposes,
Yeah.
it was a camping trip.
Oh,
Niggas.
well, I just assumed the audience was smart enough, so I didn't have to explain. Because why would niggas be in the woods like that?
Just the same reason why niggas would be in Paris. We don't know.
This
My
dude
fault.
make my
Okay,
weekend
yeah, they
feel
were
so
camping.
unproductive. I went to like 8 different things. It's only 2 days.
Yeah, he got to it. Before we well, Devontae, how was your weekend?
Oh, straight. I mean, I went camping.
Same.
I got a shitload of mosquito bites, yo. That shit's
You got
crazy.
bit up?
Hell yeah, I got bit up. I was wearing pants the whole time.
I was gonna
That's
say
crazy.
you had pants on the whole time, so I don't even. I was wearing shorts, and I don't have mosquito bites.
I got a mosquito bite on my kneecap. Ow.
When I was sleeping, I felt something fly on my arm, and I woke up. I was like, ah, and then I covered my arm with with my towel and like my fucking sweatpants and shit. Like, it was a good experience. The camping experience was a good experience. We definitely did a lot of good things as far as just cooking by the fire and things of that nature. It's a family thing, but it's definitely a once a year or maybe twice a year thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that shit all the time. Like,
Duh.
I'm cool. My back is fucked up. No matter how I slice it, my back is yeah.
I learned how to play poker though, and if we
Yeah.
was playing for money, I would have been jacking these fools.
Yeah. Hey, we was playing.
Oh, time out.
We was playing
Time out. Pause. Heavy pause. Because I saw Dame's face and I ain't think about what I said. I would have been taking their money.
Trying to watch the game.
I'd have been taking their money.
You'd have been taking their money, huh? No, I do have to admit, you did play well in poker, and that was fun. So maybe something in the future we could do. But also, I played well in dominoes, and I won as well. So let's give myself some applause and some, Oh yeah, he won two. He won two in the final game. He won two. It was a good weekend though. We tried to fish. We didn't catch any fish. We didn't catch any crabs. The water was too cold. Our boy had us walking on these fucking rocks, like, yo.
That shit wasn't bad, yo.
It wasn't bad, but when I first got out there, like when I first walked out there, I don't know what you were thinking, but I thought it was so it's a place called Rocky Neck, and it's rocks that lead to the edge of like the ocean. But I thought there was like a walkway on the rocks, like a certain pattern, and it'll take you all the way. No, nigga, you're fighting for your life to find footing. You could snap your ankle, you could smash your face into a rock. You one step and that shit was over. And we had walked for like 10 minutes, it felt like, and we was only like we was only like
halfway
10 meters
down
from this area. Yeah. Like we weren't even far. Like it was fun, but I could definitely see myself doing that again. So I had a good time.
And my boy Matt did that shit in flip flops.
Yeah, he did in flip flops. I do have to note he almost fell a couple times. He was like, "Whoa, I'm good." I said, "Nigga, you sure?" Because then we were discussing like, okay, well, if somebody fell on these rocks, they would have to lifestar you out of this bitch. So,
which would be embarrassing.
Yeah,
embarrassing as fuck.
Jibs all gone and shit. But anyways, glad everyone had a great weekend. Dame. Before you do your Dame changer, tell us about your experience down in Carolina, where you were there for a game for the Hurricanes game. What was that, game 2?
Yeah, game 2.
Game 2, where they had a tremendous comeback when Dame left out of Carolina. But go ahead.
Okay, so geographically, you're like incorrect because I never left the state.
You were still in Carolina. Yeah, I already knew. I knew it was coming.
So when I went to Raleigh for game 2, niggas wasn't on nothing. It was 2-0 at the end of the second period.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, 2-0 at the end of the second period. And so per Trey's request, he was like, "You should just go back to Charlotte, bro. Like, ain't shit happening." I was like, "You're right. It's cool. I got to work tomorrow anyway. It is what it is." And so as I'm listening to it on the radio, I'm like, it's like a 2.5 hour drive. So I'm probably like an hour in or whatever. And I just hear with 10 minutes left to go in the game, in the third period, Carolina scores.
Mm-hmm.
And Trey texts the group chat. So I'm just voice texting most of this because I'm driving. But Trey texts the group chat talking about "Oh, Dame, I know that crowd going crazy in the bar right now." I was like, "Nigga, I am halfway home." Like, I am. Per your request, I am halfway home. And then tried to blame me, talking about "Oh, you just needed to leave." I was like, "Nigga, they lost game 1 and I wasn't there. So I don't understand what you're talking about."
Nah.
And then, nigga was pissing me off because he was like, "Oh, you the reason that they needed to make this elite comeback." I was like, "Nigga, you know what? I haven't talked to you all playoffs when the Canes was playing. Now all of a sudden, the one game I talked to you, they fucking just losing." All right, bro. Okay, cool. Coincidentally, the niggas had a lead before I started talking to him now, and now it's tied at 3. So
yeah,
it's tied at 3 going in the third period again. And then the nigga talking about "Oh yeah, well, all you need to do is just lead the city." Nigga, it was 10 minutes left in the game. They were playing like ass for a whole nother half of a period. So it's not like I'm the reason. And the thing he doesn't want to tell y'all is he had a parlay. He placed it on the Canes. So that's why he was like, "Man, I just needed a reason, to just,
That's
for my parlay
That's why I
day.
had to tell you to get the hell out of town. Because as soon as you hit the road, as soon as your tire hit the fucking highway, they scored 2 goals in 39
That is
seconds.
not true, bro. That is not true.
That was beautiful.
As soon as the second period ended, I hit the road. They didn't score until 9:43 left in the game.
Well, it doesn't help.
So they were still ass.
It doesn't help the narrative.
I know. And I'm the journalist here, so I'm going to make sure that the narrative is at least accurate.
That's fair. That's fair.
And if we're talking about accuracy, I at least owe it to myself and y'all Spanish-speaking counterparts that it is El Fin de Semana, not Semana del Fin. So I can at least admit when I'm wrong.
I was going to correct you on that, but I was letting you rock.
It's cool. Yeah. It's cool. I just didn't like his attitude.
Okay.
That's why. Okay. So I beat it. My fault. But I'm a big man to admit that I was wrong.
That's fair.
But it was fucking the end.
Damn.
So regardless.
Damn.
What's up?
Ain't none of us about to catch that shit. Trey did not know that. Trey did not know that shit.
Exactly. This is the same nigga who couldn't spell Milwaukee 2 episodes ago. I don't want to hear what this nigga got to say.
Whoa, hold on.
That's a fact.
None of us knew how to spell Milwaukee.
Whoa.
I literally spelled it.
We both said there's 2 E's in there.
No. Exactly. And right after that, no, because one, this is recorded footage, so easily you can just click the YouTube link. I ain't worried about that. Secondly, right after that, because I cut up the montages, after you spelled it, Devontae had said, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I said immediately after that, "What the fuck was that, nigga? That was egregiously wrong." That's 1 for the jar. I'm aware, Devontae. But right after that,
you're like up 5 right now.
That's fair. Either way, but regardless. Right after that, I spelled Milwaukee correctly, and then I said, "Quote, ring the bell, nigga. Ring the bell, because I got it right."
Yeah, Trey, you literally said, "Wait, there's more than 2 E? There's more than 1 E in there?" And I was like, "Yes, there's 2 E's."
Y'all caught me on the spot. All right, so since we fucking
you said, "Oh, I want to attempt it."
since we missed it correct, spell Worcester.
Who, me?
Worcestershire?
Spell Worcester. Dame spell Worcester. And then I got one for you.
I don't have to
Stop
embarrass
typing.
myself.
Stop typing.
I don't have to embarrass myself.
Why
like
are you
that.
typing?
No, the Canes are fucking losing. The Canes are fucking losing. Well, not yet.
Hey.
But they started the third period again. Don't shoot.
He already typed it. Never mind, yo.
I'm not typing anything. You want me to share my screen with you?
No, do the damn
You want to share my screen with you?
Nah,
Wait,
man.
you're mad at me because you can't spell Milwaukee, and I'm not going to embarrass myself to know that I don't know how to spell Worcester, so I'm not going to try?
Worcester, like at Mass?
Yeah.
Yes, like in Massachusetts. I pronounced it right.
That's easy.
Spell it.
WORCESTER. What the fuck? I used to go to Massachusetts all the time.
So, okay.
That's why I didn't.
Damn, I got your back, dog, yo. He trying to play us.
Appreciate it, bro. He mad because he misspelled Milwaukee. It's okay. Since we all got to be the butt of a joke, I already said that I said weekend in Spanish wrong, even though you lied on camera and said that you caught that shit, but whatever.
It's El Fin de Semana. I definitely know that for sure.
Hey, okay.
5 years.
Oh, now you know.
I bet knew that. Come on.
Oh, but every time I say "Ya tu sabes la vibra," nigga like, "Oh, this nigga know another language." You got mad at Devontae last week for talking about the ox in Greek. Like,
well, let's be honest.
That's a fact.
He doesn't remember none of that language outside of boosh a boosh. What was it? Boosh boosh? He just remember
Toos
boosh.
Toos boosh, my boy.
Toos boosh.
He didn't remember nothing else in Greek.
Nope.
Yeah. See?
Hey, listen,
fair.
it's core memories. But since in honor of you want to do like fucking spelling bees over here, spell negus.
Negus.
Okay. That's from from one of those spelling bees. It was some white shit that he was like, wait, what's the word?
Y'all ever see the old comedies with Donald Glover?
Nah.
I'm gonna show you off camera. I don't want to say it on here because then I'm definitely gonna have to bleep it, and I don't want to forget it. But I'll show y'all after. Anyways, Dame, hit us with a Dame changer. Let me see what kind of sound we got for you today.
Powered by Riverside FM.
That is.
Hey, that's our
right.
first sponsor, man. Dame Changer sponsored, and
Powered by Riverside FM.
So I told y'all I was watching Notorious earlier today, and we agreed that Papa Doc was a terrible choice for Tupac, right?
That was his art.
So, yeah, it's ass. Yeah, exactly. You know who Papa Doc is. So I don't want to call that nigga by his real name. 'Cause that's how ass he was. But Papa Doc was a terrible choice for Tupac. So my question was, who, in any capacity, played the fuck out of whatever artist or person they were portraying in a biopic?
Okay. Let me see what we got here. Go first, because I know you got one.
Oh, I got one.
Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that's fire.
That's a good one.
I thought that nigga was Ray Charles when that movie first came out.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like.
And
I
at
like
the same
Jamie Foxx
time-
and Ray.
And at the same time, he Gold Digger had came out by Kanye. And Jamie was on the hook. So of course the sample being "I Got a Woman" by Ray Charles. So it's just a perfect alignment. So-
That's good. I like that
Angela-
one.
Yeah.
Artist. Let me see.
Angela
That-
Bassett
that's
played
fire.
the fuck out of
I
Tina
got,
Turner too.
Angela Bassett, Tina Turner.
I don't know the dude's name, but whoever played
Selena.
David Ruffin in The Temptations.
Oh yeah,
That was a good
yeah.
one.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
man. You would have thought he was the actual person.
Yeah, I thought that nigga was David Ruffin.
Um,
J Lo
Yeah.
as Selena.
J-Lo and Selena. I'm looking at one right now. The James Brown story with Chadwick Boseman. I thought
Chadwick
he did a
Boseman?
I thought he did a pretty
Oh,
good
he a
job.
legend. He a legend.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really good.
Didn't he play Jackie Robinson too?
Yeah, that nigga played.
Yeah,
that
he did
nigga
play
played Jackie
Jackie
Robinson.
He did
and
play
he played
Jackie
Ernie
Robinson.
Davis. That nigga here, bro. That nigga played everybody.
He did play
At that
Jackie
point.
Robinson.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman though. And he got to be an Avenger at that. So it's
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
So was
he
Papa
ended as
Doc.
one for sure.
So was Papa Doc,
so it's Papa Doc.
the new Captain
That's
America.
That's,
He stopped
That's
rapping
right.
and fucking went to be Captain America, man.
I'm Tupac, motherfucker. All right.
Y'all didn't see
Okay.
the whole Avengers thing when they're sitting at the table playing the clips of Anthony Mack?
motherfucker. Say
And then
again?
what?
Y'all ain't see the videos that was coming out of when they had all the Avengers sitting at the table and they was like looking at each other and they had Anthony Mack as the like playing Tupac and playing Papa Doc and stuff.
No.
Oh, if
Nah,
I find
I
that,
haven't, but that's funny.
Excuse
But
me.
that's
Yeah, they would
there
just
was
like turn around and look at him.
I don't know if y'all ever seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but I don't know who
Did
the
Chad
lady.
was playing that shit too, nigga?
He did. Ironically, he did. But Viola Davis was the star, and that was a great fucking movie. I'm just
Yeah.
going through the list right now. Man, wow. Let's
It's
see.
it's a lot of great
Shit,
people,
like
a lot of great
bio?
biopics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eminem playing Eminem.
8 Mile.
nigga.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, nigga. I hate
Oh,
you.
you know what?
Because if that's the case, I got to include Fantasia playing herself in her own fucking biopic, bro. Like, what the
No.
fuck?
Don't compare.
Oh,
don't
you
compare
know
8
who's a
Mile
good
to
one?
Fantasia story. Come on. Don't do
Who
that.
played
Don't do that. That's crazy. But while you think of your thought, I'm thinking of Will Smith playing
Ali.
Ali. That was a great
Ali.
one.
fire.
Will Smith playing Ali.
Ooh, Denzel, Malcolm X,
Denzel, Malcolm X. Denzel also
and American Gangster.
American Gangster. Hurricane. What's his name? Hurricane Washington. The boxer.
Yeah.
Sports.
I didn't realize how
Oh,
many
Bohemian
good-
Rhapsody. The dude that played.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Rami Malek.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that one. The dude who played the blind side.
All right, nigga. Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, yo. Stop, bro. I had another one.
The dude who played the blind
But-
side.
I had another one, but I'll wait till we off camera. So y'all,
Damn.
I don't want you to bleep shit. So just remind me off camera.
All right, fair enough. They're saying Coach Carter, but I don't know who that coach really was. I'm looking
Man,
through.
Saint L don't look nothing like that nigga, bro. Stop playing with me.
You know what? And this is a side note, but for the longest time, I thought they were in I think was it Virginia?
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, I thought they were in Richmond, Virginia the whole movie.
Me too. Rich what?
Richmond. And then I'm like, why the fuck is it so nice? Why is the weather nice? Why are the houses so big? Like, this is not the Richmond I thought I knew. And then come to find out, it was fucking in California. Crazy. Let me see. You ever see Invincible?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the story about the Eagle player who was a walk-on and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the gentleman was, so I can't really confirm if he did a good job, but they say he did a good job. Let's see. Jesse Owens. I never seen that one. Called Race. Let's see. Magic and Birth. Foxcatcher. $1 Million Arm. Yeah, I can't think of no more like off the top. That's a Radio. They said Radio is up there.
Radio's not. Yeah, Radio wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad.
Radio was based on true story, Dave.
It was a true story. I know it was.
So fix your face, nigga. Why is you so?
I'm trying to not.
Trey, I sent you that Anthony Mack shit. I don't know how to get it to you.
Oh, you want me to play it out here?
Yeah, I don't know how to get it to you, but you'll see what I'm saying. And they was trolling. They was trolling the shit out of him.
Oh, hold on. Let me just copy it to my.
Nigga, get in there.
I'll never forgive Diddy.
He did. Let's fucking go.
They scored.
Sorry to the viewers. Yeah, the Canes went up 4-3. 13, 30 left.
You want me to play that now, D?
Nah, I mean you can play that whenever. Yeah,
All right,
that's just for y'all to see it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of no more. Well, I guess that's not a biopic. I was gonna say the 5 Heartbeats, but I don't think that's based on.
It's fictional. It's fictional.
Yeah, it's fictional, right? Shit would have been nice if it was popular. Moneyball. Moneyball was a very good movie. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Moneyball, but I did a little bit of reading to see like the actual story of the dude. Now I don't know if it was correct, but just that whole story was awesome. Yeah. Did you guys see the movie with The Rock and him becoming the fighter or the boxer or whatever fuck movie it was? You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't see that shit.
Fast and Furious.
Nobody saw that shit.
Fair enough.
You get a little bit of everything.
Fair enough.
But the Rock
nobody see that shit, bro.
The Rock and what's the one where they all go to jail? Dude,
Gridiron Gang?
Yeah.
Oh, Gridiron Gang?
That's based on a true story, too.
It is?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Niggas that went to jail.
I mean, and if we're going to talk about that, how dare we not shout out Valdosta again? Right?
All right.
Then they beat Remember the Titans. Isn't that based on a true thing, too? Shit, shout out to
that can't be confirmed because we didn't actually do a date search. But Dame is saying for the listeners, Dame is basically saying that Valdosta State, his high school, beat Remember the Titans in Denzel's team and Remember the Titans in the championship game. And also, Dame said he can't confirm or deny if the gentleman that actually passed away in the movie was an actual real character or not.
Are you talking about Bertier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was real?
I'm going to just say yeah. Fuck it at this point.
Bertier got smoked by a car crash, I think, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
I just feel like
he died way later. Like, are we just hold on. What?
Yeah, no, he did die later. But I was gonna let him slide because he was wrong anyway.
It was because of the car crash.
No, he definitely died way later. I was just gonna let him cook.
No, I'm not saying he died in a car crash. I'm saying he was in a wheelchair and died because of the
confrontation.
My boy was in paraplegic championships and shit. Like,
yeah, that nigga got a gold medal or
the
Paralympics or some shit. Yeah,
do you
in the
not
Paralympics.
watch the credits and shit? Like
that nigga died way later, bro.
Oh, he died like later in life.
Yes.
You're right. You know why? Now, because now I see what hairs. They all came and saw him when they was older. Nah, that makes sense.
And they went to his funeral.
Yeah, they went to his funeral.
Later in life.
Yeah, you're right.
And
I'm
they all
wrong,
hugged
viewers.
each
My
other
bad.
and stuff. They finally agreed on some stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. Red
And then
side,
they said,
strong side.
Yeah. Hey, I had a.
Good.
Hey, I kid you not.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
at the Circle K one time, and it's a Circle K right by my job, and I went to go get some trail mix. No walk around snack, just trail mix, right? And so there's this dude. There's this dude right up. Hey, that's wild.
Got that fucking walk around snack, boy.
There's this dude, this black dude outside, and I keep it moving, but this dude was like, "Hey man, what kind of power you got?" What? I said, "What kind of power you got?" I'm like, bro, what? I ain't got nothing for you, big dog. Oh, you don't have no soul power, brother? That nigga try to quote "Remember the Titans" to me, bro. Then he was like, "How strong is you, brother?" I'm like, "All right, bro, I'm too strong, nigga. Like, I'm good."
Who the fuck did you run into at the gas station, bro?
I don't know, and I want to keep it that way. I don't ever want to know who this was.
Yo, that is fucking pure comedy, yo. This nigga said,
I was like,
brother,
yo, bro,
you don't got no power.
what kind of power you got? You ain't got no soul power?
That's crazy.
How strong are you? I was like, all right, bro, I see what this is. I'm too strong. All right, bro. I'm too strong. Yeah, I'm too strong. All right, bro.
Side. Strong side.
Strong side, nigga. Now, can I go get my trail mix now? I'm like, you in the way.
That is
you
fucking
in the middle
hilarious.
of the doorway.
Oh my gosh.
All right, bro.
Well, thank you, Dame. That was important.
Yeah, well, you down there where that's all happening too, right? That's literally, if you went to school over there, that means
Dame was there.
They lived that.
shit.
He lived what?
Remember the Titans had to be close to where you were, which means, was it an old dude?
Nah, I was at home in Charlotte. How was that work?
You was in North Carolina.
Yeah, but remember the time I was in Virginia.
Man. Let's call it what it is. He was a crackhead.
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to prevent saying that.
He was a crackhead,
but like,
man. Damn.
Actually, he wasn't even that. No, because I lived in Georgia long enough. I know what crackheads are. This wasn't that, bro. Nigga was just deranged.
Maybe he was back at home and he was like just quoting some random shit.
No, this was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, this is
recently.
3 weeks ago.
This
Yeah,
nigga
nah.
said, I know a crackhead when I see him. He was just deranged. That's crazy. This nigga was just a madman. Like, he didn't give a fuck about nothing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, just sitting outside the Circle K at 3 p.m. on the
That
bougie
is
part of town
fucking
where all the
hilarious.
soccer moms be at. So I'm like, there's a 2-story McDonald's right there. So I just don't understand. This is not where this behavior should be happening, bro.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, no. There's a Neiman Marcus right across the street, and this nigga talking about how strong are you? Boy, if you what that girl saying, Sanders? Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
Boy, get your ass.
Like,
Get gone.
boy, if you don't get your goddamn. All right. I'm ready. Let's do this shit. Let's do this, Johnny.
Oh man, hey,
All right.
hey, man, you corny.
So, gentlemen and listeners and viewers, this is the point in time in the episode where we get our hate off. So, 30 seconds of hate, the timer. We know what it is. We know what it does. Who wants to go first?
I got you.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
Devontae, let's go. 30 seconds of hate. Let's get it.
30 seconds of hate going straight to Donald Trump. Man, he done fucked everybody money up, yo. That's crazy work. You know, I don't agree with Stephen A. that much, but for this dude to basically shut down Manhattan and nobody get no parking garage money, nobody can do nothing, you can't surround the stadium, you can't do shit, and then they lose on top of that? Oh, man, I'm You might want to bleep that, though, because I might... yeah. And he going to the next game, yo. But I don't even like the Knicks.
He is going to the next game, right? He confirmed it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
What a narcissistic
And he calling everybody
asshole.
stupid. Oh, yo, you don't got no high IQ to be president.
Yeah,
Bro,
he
what
called
is we
Stephen A.
looking at right now?
He called
This
Stephen
dude
A,
is fucking like...
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Steve is a
can't-
nice guy, but Steve. so I was listening to the Dan Levitar show today, and Amin Al Hassan was imitating Stephen A. He was like, I wonder if it's gonna be the loud "ha rah rah" Stephen A. or the stern Stephen A. And he was like, sorry, I can't even do the impression, but I was just laughing because Stephen A. of all people doesn't have that same energy he has towards his athletes that he does people like the president or people that are not of his skin tone. He was very, he wasn't loud and boisterous, and he was trying to talk to the president like a mob boss, like, you don't want to go there, like you, I asked you to debate me. Yeah, like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like are you about to put a hit on
you want to do that?
Right?
I'm not sure you really want to do that with me, because if you do that with me, it's gonna be a problem.
Like,
do you want that problem? Yo, my boy, chill out, dog. And in all honesty, I would be like picketing outside the White House, being like, stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. If I'm a New York fan. Y'all real close to there. That shit's crazy, bro. I saw barricades around an arena like it was fucking the apocalypse. That shit's wild work, bro. That shit looks so crazy.
I got some footage when we talk about the NBA Finals too. That show that shit, like the barricade, but like somebody actually walked the perimeter and shit. It was bad news. Thank you for your 30-second contribution, Dame. 30 seconds of hate.
All right, I'm ready. One of the most patriotic things I've been able to do is not even that I'm a veteran, but it's the fact that I get to wake up every day and hate England and the Brits every which way. So those British motherfuckers are in Florida. They were bitching online talking about British heat is different, bruv. No, the fuck it's not. Now them niggas spent 2 weeks in Florida and they over here like, I'm ready to die, bruv. I don't know what the fuck. What war was y'all fighting? Y'all niggas lost. And y'all still not ready. It's not in y'all blood to be over here. Fuck nigga. So
that is England for the World Cup, right?
Yeah, I hope somebody pisses in y'all tea and crumpets. So I don't really give a fuck about.
Damn.
I don't even care if America wins in the World Cup. I just hope that England loses soon.
I don't think they're gonna.
I hope you loses. I hope England loses to one of the many countries that has colonized over the years.
Who would you like them to see? Who would you like to see them lose to?
Somebody black.
Yeah, like Haiti or some shit, right?
I was gonna say Haiti. Yeah, I was gonna say Haiti, but somebody black. Like I really want, because America doing it would just incite another war for some reason. But I don't know. The Brits, they talk. Everybody else from Europe is like, oh yeah, this shit is gas. Where the fuck is Zaxby's? Where is Cookout? Where is Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Holy shit, the German team is having the time of their lives in Atlanta. And here comes England talking about it's too hot. No, bitch, get an air conditioner. Y'all lying talking about some Celsius is better. Yeah. Celsius is not even good, not in thermometers or energy drinks. And y'all over here talking about Celsius. No, the fuck it's not, nigga. Like, we are not Fahrenheit like this fucking temperature of ours. Go the fuck back home to where you came from. You lost the war, nigga. And leave the sweet tea here with us, bitch ass nigga. I'm cool.
England sweet tea over Southern sweet tea? You wildin'.
Yo.
No, I said leave the sweet tea here with us. Because they lost the war because of tea, dumbass nigga. Like, I don't...
Sweet tea. It was regular tea.
Hold on. I got a question.
All right.
I got a question.
Niggas wasn't making grandma's sweet tea with 7 pounds of sugar in that shit. That is an American thing.
Well,
they was drinking tea. They was drinking tea out the bag, heating it up. They ain't put no honey in their shit. They ain't do none of that good shit. That shit was just nasty ass
drinking it like it's fucking sunflower seeds that they just popping it.
Probably. I don't trust them dirty motherfuckers.
That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Devontae said that, y'all.
Yeah, okay. Secondly, how much is it per word for the jar? God damn, y'all.
We ain't really. My fault.
That's it.
I had some hate for the Brits.
We'll start the next week because I couldn't come up with it. I need something that like
we gotta wait till after Juneteenth.
All you have to do is keep hitting cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Add it to the jar.
But I do think
Get somebody to tally that shit.
like hate for the Brits is warranted as an American.
Yeah,
That shit's
Like I
valid.
said, it's the most. So they deserve to be called everything under the sun, bro.
that's fair.
So
That's a fair assessment. That's a
yeah,
fair
it's the most
assessment.
patriotic thing, and I'm a
Especially-
veteran. So
As we come upon 4th of July, well done, Dame. We're getting closer
and
and
Juneteenth
closer.
first.
Yep.
Juneteenth first.
Juneteenth.
So-
Oh,
first.
absolutely, Juneteenth first.
I don't care about 4th of July other than to throw something on the grill. So
Word. That's
You
a
heard it
fact.
here first. Dame is anti July 4th. All right, so
Damn. Bro.
I'm gonna do.
as long as I get my day off, I'm cool. I don't care about none of that.
That's
Like
cool. You a veteran, so you can do whatever the fuck you want and say whatever you want. Thank you for your service. All right, so my 30 seconds of hate is going to this thing called dirty sodas. I don't know if y'all ever heard of dirty sodas, but this is the stupidest shit in the world. First of all, dirty sodas were originated in Utah, a Mormon community drink. So now the world has to drink dirty sodas. Dirty sodas consist of soda, syrup, and heavy cream. You mean to tell me that people are drinking these fucking nasty ass things and they're saying that this is great? The Mormons were drinking this dirty soda because they don't drink alcohol. To anybody that's drinking dirty soda out there, I hope your stomach is fucked up for the rest of your life. There's no reason as a human being, an adult American, we should be following anything that originated in Utah. 1. 2, drinking heavy cream in a in a Dr. Pepper. So a dirty soda will look like this: Dr. Pepper, heavy cream, and more liquid syrup. Nigga, I mean, y'all just want to die. That's worse than the Kool-Aid jar. Y'all just want to die. I don't. McDonald's is selling it. Everywhere you look, you're going to see dirty sodas everywhere. I urge you, gentlemen, do not let your ladies crave these monstrous drinks because there's no point of drinking all that fucking sugar. It's bad for you and it's fucking disgusting. Heavy cream in a soda, you're going to be shitting for 3 days, bro. I don't understand it. I never understood why we follow trends of Mormon wives. It's just such weird. It's weird, yo. It's weird. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Anyways. Noticing.
Par for the
said.
course, man. Yeah.
No, I mean when you see it, you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't let your
Where was
kids
it?
ask for a dirty soda. Don't.
Where was they drinking foot juice? Because I mean, this is all.
And how-
this is all correlated.
This is in California. No, I would.
Okay,
so this the
next
thing.
door neighbors, right?
I'm not drinking foot juice, but dirty soda, like bro,
what about dirty Sprite?
dirty Sprite. Now that's a dirty soda, boy. That's a dirty soda right there.
Sprite is definitely a soda.
Yeah, but you gotta throw some Benadryl in
I know.
that shit.
I know. I mean, I kind of get the correlation, bro.
I did that one time. I wasn't fucking with it. I didn't understand how niggas could do. I was tired as shit.
Oh man, my boy telling on this, so this is crazy. Bro.
Tried it one time. I said, yo, I don't understand how people can operate like this. I'm tired as fuck. I just want to go to bed. I didn't understand it, but I guess it was a thing.
Well, what did you put it in? A styrofoam?
I put
Or
it
was
in
it in a red Solo cup?
No, I put it in a
Clear plastic
I
cup.
put it in a double. It was I double cupped it, double styrofoam to feel like Future. I stirred it up. I tried to write some raps to it. Couldn't do it. I was just tired, bro. Like it just wasn't. It wasn't it. Like soda, liquor, and Benadryl just is not. You know, I guess maybe because I didn't have codeine, but I'm glad I didn't. But I did have Benadryl, so I mean, maybe that's dirty Sprite. I don't.
That's why you was sleepy. It's a drowsy medication.
Yeah, but I mean,
Dumbass.
it gives you the feel.
I'm like, and you had a depression. That makes a lot of sense actually. Why you were tired,
My
bro.
boy just basically had NyQuil and took some like fucking soda to backwash it.
That's all codeine is. Codeine ain't nothing crazy. Codeine ain't nothing too crazy. I mean, it's over. You can find over the counter shit. They was cleaning out. That's why they lock up all them shits now because people was just going there and cleaning out the medicine aisle with all them shit. So you go anywhere, they're gonna lock them shits up.
They also lock up deodorant, so people are not stealing
That's
everything.
true.
So like, Not enough people are using deodorant
So
for them to be locking it up.
So like the flap on like if you go in the store it has a flap. So in this Dollar General you open it up and for the deodorant and it's like I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
over fucking deodorant.
Why you loud, bro? I'm trying to get some mouthwash, bro. Like,
let people know that I fucking stink, man. That shit is crazy. That's funny. All right.
Where you had to press for the help button.
Yeah, bro, I gotta go get
some of them. Yeah.
What?
Or you gotta go get an attendant to go get some draws, bro. I'm like, why you gotta be a part of what underwear I'm about to get, bro?
Yeah,
like,
I was in
that shit's crazy, bro.
Was it Macy's? No, it wasn't Macy's. It was TJ Maxx, and I couldn't even get cologne. People fucking it up for people.
In TJ Maxx?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were putting it behind
only spots.
Yeah,
I've only seen that at CVS and Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
Them bougie ass stores. Nobody even going in there anyways. Outside the coupon.
Yeah, that's true. CVS, nigga, everybody going to Amazon, man. Them shits is done. Shits is done, man.
Fair.
Going to Amazon. All right, so today for our What the Tux, we don't have per se our regular video situation. Today, what we're going to do, because we missed the train. So as soon as we got off of our last episode, this wonderful thing called 82-0 popped up, and this wonderful thing called 20-0 popped up, and I listened to everybody do it except for us. So we're going to do our own version of it. The rules, gentlemen, we get 2 chances for 82-0. The football one, maybe just one. Depends on how long it's going to take. We need to come up with a team that is 82-0, and we have to work together to do it, which means I have the clicker so I can click, but we need to make educated decisions so we can have 82-0. The best I've gotten by myself was 80-2, and Dame, I think, was 79-3.
I think so.
And Devontae didn't do it.
Nope.
Devontae didn't do it. So
what is
it?
Fresh. Is it current players?
It's all
time.
All time. Like, it's all players. They even had the nerve to put Pascal Siakam's bitch ass on there.
Yo, how the hell was you doing it?
Huh? I was doing it on my phone.
I ain't had no damn service out there.
Because you have Verizon. I had AT&T, nigga.
Bars, nigga.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Legit. 5G. But before I do that, I want to show this because I just thought this was funny. So this is all right. So you gotta. I'm gonna say this without laughing. I'm gonna try to say this without laughing. So this is a clip I found online, and it basically was. So there's this clip right here. Hold on.
Not a picture. What the fuck?
So listen. All right. So look. So listen. This clip right here is of a gentleman, and he says, "My dad is a former pro boxer. He's battling dementia. He asked me to help him fight back. Challenge accepted." So the son is basically, working out with his dad. So I'm going to play this clip. Okay, Yeah. Yeah. Pops got hands, right?
Yeah.
Pops got hands. All right, so that's not the part that I have to hold in my laugh. So obviously this is TikTok, and we all know how TikTok comments go. So I'm gonna read the comments, and I want you guys to try to keep a straight face. So the first comment says, "Please don't put him in no, please don't put." The first comment says, please don't put his ass in no nursing home. Keep his ass at home. Someone else said, please don't. Someone else said, please don't let the sun go down. Oh shit! Hold on.
It's like, I have your medication.
Yo, oh my god. The next one says, Oh yeah. The moment he gets a UTI, it's over for CNAs. All the CNAs in the comments are gonna be petrified. PT refused care and beat me out the frame. All right, let me stop laughing. So I thought that was funny. Let's do our 82 and 0. Oh man, sorry guys, I had to get that out of the
Damn,
system.
I can tell you one thing: them hands don't forget. The bite might be going dull, but them hands don't forget, yo. I watched my boy head like bounce up a couple times on that medicine ball. Yeah, damn.
We tied it 2.
Oh,
I'm ignoring what y'all just said. That was hilarious.
Oh my god.
But we tied it 2. Important to note.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's a formality at this point. Yes.
Right.
They just scored on an empty net with less than a minute to go.
Oh man.
5-3 Carolina with a minute left in the game. Which means Danhausen's curse still lives because he cursed the Vegas Knights yesterday.
What?
I shit you not. He cursed the Vegas Knights yesterday.
Danhausen is a fucking fraud, man.
No.
He's a fraud.
No, he's not. Nah, because Dr. Doofenshmirtz was in the building last night, remember?
Who?
That's why. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. What did you call that? Oh, Dr. Doom or something? I don't know.
Dr. Von Doom?
Oh, whatever you call
Dr.
that.
Doofenshmirtz? Who the fuck is that?
Harry the Platypus, Phineas Ferb. It is.
Okay. I was like, man, that name sounds familiar.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes, man. They tied it up.
Tied it 2. Going back to the crib. Going back to the crib on Thursday.
Dave has to make another trip down there.
No, the fuck I don't. I'm going for my birthday.
And then leave by the second period. All right, so.
Notice how I stopped talking to you when they win. All right, bro.
So, all right, here goes our 82-0 challenge. So lock the fuck in, Dame. That game is over. Lock the fuck in. All right, so here's what we got to do. We hit spin. This is round. There's 5 rounds, obviously 5 players. We want to pick the best players of each fucking as much as we get. Here we go. Y'all can see it, right? Or do I got to zoom in?
No, I can see it.
You see it? All right, here we go. Memphis, Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Sharif?
I fuck with Mike Bibby. He wasn't bad.
I think this was rookie Mike Bibby, though, right?
Yeah.
And Greg Anthony. So. This is the end of Greg Anthony's career, I think. Shit. Where we going, fellas? Because I think this is the Vancouver Grizzlies at this point, too. Who y'all want?
Probably Sharif.
I'll take Sharif, but that's just me.
Yeah.
You take Sharif?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where you putting him, power forward?
Yeah, I think so. We gotta get Wilt, yo. We gotta get a Wilt. Lakers in 20s. Why do you keep wanting us to want these motherfuckers, man?
Damn. If that was the case, I would have took Anthony Davis if I would have known that was coming next.
Yeah.
But
we gotta take Luka, right?
Luka again?
Luka or LeBron? Put him at point, though, right?
Yeah. Luka at point.
All right. Washington, the 60s. Yo, they're doing us filthy, bro. Like, who the fuck is Walt Bellamy? This nigga.
The Washington Bullets?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah, he was cooking,
25,
right?
Yeah.
25 and 15?
Put him at the center.
Yeah, they doing us dirty on live. On air. That's crazy. But
Charlotte in the 90s, bro. Yo, they must know we're recording.
Dell Curry.
They must know we're recording. Dell Curry is
not even here.
He's not even. He's.
Oh, he is. I just shooting guard.
Bottom of the fucking.
He's bottom barrel though.
Might as well take Grandma Mom, man. Put him at the small forward at this point. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Yeah, because Charlotte ain't really good at any. Hold on. Actually, let's change the team in the 90s.
Okay.
Works.
Let's do that.
Miami.
Alonzo. Damn, we already. Well, he's small. No, you can't put him at small forward.
Tim Hardaway.
Damn.
Hardaway.
Damn.
Oh, he's only point guard though.
Oh man, they kill us right now. They stiffen us.
I would run it one more time.
Right,
just do the error.
Just do the
I would
error?
just Yeah, I would kill the era and then do.
LeBron. We getting LeBron. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, LeBron, nigga.
Yeah. Fucking LeBron. Should I put him at small forward, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
right?
think that's his primary position.
Just
Yeah,
in case we get Mike.
We need Mike. Ballhead Mike.
or Kobe.
Dirk. Oh,
Dirk. Oh, damn, he in a guard though. Shit.
Monta Ellis. Damn.
Yeah,
man.
we have no choice but to, because we already used our team and era. So.
Yeah, you can only do him or
I'll say
Jason
Ellis.
Terry.
Oh.
70 and 12.
Y'all want to take one more spin
That's
at it?
better. Cool. Hey, bro.
We tried.
We did. Oh well.
Well, one thing we can do is give us an E for effort. We failed, audience. I know probably wasn't the best audio, but we failed. We fucking failed. All right. Well, transforming from there, from being failures to being NBA champions, let's talk about the most recent. Well, actually, since we last tuned in, I think we just made our predictions. But now it is solidified that the Knicks are up in the series against San Antonio 2-1. We saw a couple games on Monday night. We saw how Wemby came into New York and essentially he was able to fight through some of the pressure, some of the attention that was being drawn from the president showing up to them barricading Madison Square Garden, just the amount of celebrities that were on Celebrity Row, just the amount of publicity, and it seemed like it kind of got to the Knicks a little bit. So I'm going to play just some of the things that were happening in New York after Game 3, and then I would like you gentlemen to give your opinion on how the series is going so far, what you're looking forward to, and what you would like to see more of. But this is directly after the New York Knicks lost Game 3. Steph Castle's supposed to be on the bus. Stripping them naked, yo. For the audio listeners, there's a group of YNs in New York, and they see a gentleman with a San Antonio Spurs jersey on, and they are stripping him down bare bones. Damn. One loss in New York is tearing each other apart. Gentlemen, what the fuck is going on in New York? How do you feel about the series so far? Give me your opinions.
New York had more fans arrested last night than they had points in the fourth quarter. 20 fourth quarter points, 21 arrests.
Damn.
But
Natural selection from the top rope.
also, apparently, and I didn't double fact check this, but apparently Karl Anthony Towns has not yet scored in the fourth quarter of the finals.
I did hear that too.
So
I also heard that Jalen Brunson, he had multiple possessions where he dribbled the ball more than 10, 15 times. So it kind of seemed like they got back to their old ways of playing basketball, which was not winning basketball.
there was another set I'm looking for, but I can't find it. But it had something to do with Jalen Brunson, but it was like James Harden-esque. Like he has like more turnovers than points or assists or something.
It was
I
that.
can't remember what it was.
It was that he had more turnovers than assists. In this series alone. How do you feel about the officiating on the Game 3, Devontae?
I mean, I don't think they're doing a bad job. I mean, I think there was a couple like when
Wemby smacked
Castle?
the shit out of. Go ahead.
didn't Castle run straight into Brunson, but Brunson kind of like flopped, and then they tried to. Knicks fans going crazy saying it was a flagrant. And then they wind up saying no, like, and they just let them play. I like the aggressive ball. I rather them play like that than fucking ticky tack fouls all the time. I mean, it's a good series.
What about
entertaining.
when Wemby smacked the shit out of Jalen Brunson?
Hey, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Smack.
Yep, and didn't they play basketball in that little clip too?
They did.
He said, "I'm Charlie Murphy."
Charlie Murphy. Game blouses. I think the officiating is
And what Wemby be wearing? Them long ass shirts that remind you of what? Blouses.
and he be
My
smacking
boy
the
just
shit
calling
out
game.
of people. So this is my thing, right? I think that Wemby is getting away with so much, it's ridiculous. Watching him set screens, he's literally pushing people. Watching him elbow Nas Reed and like he came back as some type of hero. Like people loved him, right? Watching him smack this shit out of Jalen Brunson from the top of his head and laugh is like, yo, dog, this dude is, I don't want to say he's a dirty player, but it's like he's kind of doing a lot of dirty shit. Damn, nigga.
Counterpoint.
I'm listening.
Rewind that. Rewind that beginning part of it. He's grabbing his jersey, yo.
Okay, and
Okay, hold on. So it's a. I'm just so we're clear.
I was just gonna.
I'm
say
with
the same
you.
thing.
I'm with you.
look at these
I'm with
niggas
you.
locked
Like,
up right here. Like these.
I ain't even see that shit. Hey, yo, that's crazy. That is wild.
These
But-
motherfuckers is getting it over there too. Holy shit.
They squabbling over there. But, well, I'm just so we're clear. The basis of my point is that I agree with what you're saying, and it all makes sense. Makes sense. The counterpoint being, you're talking about the elbow to Nas Reed in the Minnesota series, but in the game before that, Nas Reed tripped his ass. And in the first series, like that nigga basically got a concussion and a chip tooth.
So you're saying he's getting his get back, basically. Wemby is getting his licks
Yes.
back. Okay.
That is the short of it, yes. Because Jalen Brunson over there, as we just saw, is grabbing that man's jersey. So it's not like Wemby just decided out of nowhere to just push this dude. I'm talking just the Brunson clip. The Nas Reed clip,
yeah,
we all on record. We all on record being like, what was that? We all on record being like,
yeah.
But it was retaliatory. So you're talking about, oh, well, it's like, he's coming back as some sort of hero. But someone else brought up the point that when Wemby got drafted a couple years ago, people were like, oh, you have to draft some enforcers because he's going to be your star. And then you're looking at it like, well, Wemby is his own enforcer. That man over here calling hits. So I want some, hard fouls. All right? Hard fouls. When you get in there, hard fouls. Because it is true. They are attacking because he's 7 foot, whatever the fuck, bro. He's like 7'3", 7'4", whatever he's listed at, and he still got like one more growth spurt to go, which is crazy. So everybody is trying to play him physically,
Right.
and they're trying to punk him because he's skinny. He's tall, but he's skinny.
Yeah.
So now he's getting bullied, and now he's fighting back. Well, now it's just like, well, what the fuck? Because it was all fun and games when OG Anunoby was dunking on that nigga twice, right?
Fair.
But now he's trying to get his get back. He's like, he's the French Draymond. No. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Jalen Brunson is doing this.
I'm not gonna say
This is how I grab my little brothers when they were 5 years old. Like, why are you yelling at me, bro?
I'm
Like,
not gonna
this is how
say
you grab
he's-
up little kids.
I'm not gonna say he's the French Draymond, but what I will say is I don't think that the referees pay attention because everyone is so like in lore with Wemby that they don't really pay attention to these fouls. I even watched the clip where Mike Brown was talking to Mark Davis and he was like, "Hey, on this end, this was a foul. On that end, you called a travel on us." You know what he had the nerve to say?
Shit, you right.
Shit,
you're right.
You're right. So it's like, yo, how they're officiating Wemby is completely different than how they're officiating anybody else. Rightfully so. Wemby has for sure.
No.
Wemby's getting away with a lot more than he's actually like in the playoffs. Not this series specifically, but in the playoffs in general, he's been getting away with goaltending. He's been getting away with. Go ahead. I'm gonna find it for you.
He's been getting away with goaltending
For sure.
So they've called 0 goaltends on Wemby.
They've called some, but he has.
They called like 4 in the first game.
I guess my point is the whistle for Wemby is a lot more lenient than it is for anybody else, and he has not proven anything yet to be afforded that luxury.
I don't think, and I'll finish my thought and I'll let you hop. I'll let you get your point in, D. But I'm trying to be objective as possible about this. I understand why you're saying that, but I'm also understanding that you also want the Knicks to win too.
I don't give a fuck. I'm on the I don't give a fuck if they win or lose. I just want to see good basketball. Like, so let me make that clear. I'm not a Knicks fan. I like what the Knicks are doing, but I don't give two fucks if they win or lose. I really don't. I don't have no money on them. I have no leg in the race.
Says Knicks.
And I said, I'm all for a good story. Like I told y'all in the chat, like if the Knicks win, like okay, cool. My emotions are more towards the Canes. I've said that in the chat and on this episode. So I'm not really worried as much about the Spurs right now. Whatever, right? But in terms of this, I don't think we can sit up here and say, in one hand, we want them to stop flopping, like because we crucified the Thunder for doing just that. We're tired of all of this flopping and all of this other stuff. And the OGs love to be like, oh, 90s basketball was a lot more physical. Bring that back.
Right.
Well, now 90s basketball physicality is here, and y'all don't like that shit because Stephon Marbury is as much as great as he has done for New York and China. He's gonna get on the airwaves talking about some. Oh, well, this is that because you're a Knicks fan. You got Olivia Benson and Elliot Stabler over there talking about some. Yo, ref, that's a foul. Nah, like this is not probable cause. This is not especially heinous crimes over here, my nigga. This is real basketball. Benson, Stabler, love you both. But like sit y'all asses down. Watch this French Draymond go to work, bro.
What was
Go ahead,
Devontae. What was the free throw disparity in game 3 versus game 1?
I don't remember. 2? Oh, I admitted like the first game, I was like, whoa, the Spurs are getting a lot of calls. But I also said to you, hey, I think the refs heard you. So the Knicks started getting some calls too.
They did.
Plus you home field at that point. Yeah, it's the first game of the series. Like, I don't agree with that, bro. Like, the second person is always the one to get caught. So at the end of the day, like, let's not pretend like the Knicks don't be doing like some egregious shit too. This is tough.
I thought they couldn't fuck with you, Cat.
Yeah, I mean, like this is when they was winning, nobody saying shit. Now that they lose, all of a sudden, they letting Wemby get away with too. No, because I ain't hear that in the first two. You know, New York was standing up and saying, "Yo, yeah, Knicks in 4, and to your point, Knicks in 6. Now that they lose one, all of a sudden, hold on, yeah, they doing X, Y, and Z too much. Nah, bro. This is like how the Bad Boys Pistons used to play. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all came to see. You got fucking Knicks that's supposed to have that grit grime that they had last year versus a new up-and-coming team that actually physically will harm you. So, it is what it is, bro. Like, the officiating, don't blame the refs. Don't give the reasons the refs to be part of the decision. Either you win the game or you lose it. You can't pin it on somebody else.
So in context, right? Because I agree with that as well. The Spurs had 24 free throw attempts in the second half. The Knicks had 8. And they had the same amount of fouls, or I think the Knicks had maybe like 2 more fouls than the Spurs did. I'm just saying, I don't think that the refs was a complete issue, but I think it's something to pay attention to, especially as they go back.
24 free throws.
They had 24 free throw attempts in the second half. That is insane, yo. To 8.
Yeah, but at what point?
Crazy, especially because the Knicks are a drive and kick team. So if you're telling me that the Spurs are a hard-nosed drive and kick team, if they're going down, like Stephon Castle got a majority of them calls, if he's going down, going up strong, you got to give those same calls to the people on the other end if they're playing the same type of basketball. It can't be lenient for one and then strict for the other. It can't be they're going up. I watched Julian Champagne. I watched Jalen Brunson get a clear path. Not clear path. I'm sorry. A reckless closeout on Julian Champagne shooting at 3, and he turned his back. Julian Champagne stepped on his foot. flagrant fouls. But you know what wasn't a flagrant foul? When fucking Steph Castle ran through Jalen Brunson. That's an example of
That's not a flagrant, bro. He flopped.
That's okay.
You know what also is not a flagrant?
He didn't flop. What are you talking about?
I'll let y'all argue that point because I was going to say that as well. But you know what is not a flagrant? Wasn't a flagrant? Josh Hart, he didn't have to go for the ball when the ball was made. But when Luke Cornett ran into him, if Luke Cornett is not moving his foot, Josh Hart kicks his knee out. Plain and simple.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about Luke Cornett. I've been on record saying fuck Luke Cornett because of the Magic City thing. So this is not me defending Luke Cornett.
Fair.
But if you're going to talk about the Jalen Brunson thing was a flagrant foul, okay, we'll review Josh Hart kicking because that is by definition what Draymond did in 2016. They got him suspended. Okay. And whatever he did with Steven Adams. But I'll let y'all argue the Jalen Brunson point. Y'all go ahead.
No, that Jalen Brunson shit was a flop. Like, it was a charge, if you want to call it that, but that was not no flagrant.
Did they even
You can
call
clearly
it a charge?
see that he took the charge. Yeah, they called the charge and let him shoot free throws.
Okay, well, it was a charge. It was a charge. I don't think it was a flagrant either. My point is this. My point is if they're being called for certain intensities, like certain fouls and things of that nature, it should be reciprocated on both ends. That's all I'm saying. That I don't believe that was a flagrant. Just like I don't believe that Jalen Brunson's closeout to Julian Champagny was reckless. I also don't believe that Wemby didn't get any type of flagrant for smacking the shit out of Jalen Brunson in his head. Like those things aren't fair. It's not fair officiating. And we all know why that didn't happen. Because unlike Draymond Green, they want to see Wemby. Wemby gets another flagrant foul, another flagrant 2, he's suspended for a game. The NBA finals don't want to see that. So it's like, okay, we know this shit is rigged, but at some point it's like, okay, make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's
okay,
all.
But then you also got to suspend Josh Hart too, because the Spurs have proved that they can play without Wemby.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Not in the playoffs.
What are you talking?
Not in the playoffs. No way. No way. The plus and minus when Wemby is on the floor is completely different. The Knicks go on all their runs when Wemby is off the floor.
I will tell you know what? I will concede that point specifically, because you are right. They look at the Knicks alone have looked at the Spurs as food when Wemby has been off the floor. Right. But you know who's been ass? The Knicks when Jalen Brunson is on the floor.
That's awful.
And the only reason we are now talking about what has happened to Jalen Brunson? His game is coming soon. It's because they won the first 2 games. Okay, that's it. Because had the Spurs not fucked it up in game 2, because the Knicks, they took game 1. Yeah. That's what it. They took game 1. Came and they took over their trap. The Spurs, they had no business losing game 2. But give the Knicks credit. They got their stops. They did what they did. Okay, cool. But Jalen Brunson has been ass for all 3 games. I'm sorry, I won't say ass, but he has been. The Knicks have been worse with Jalen Brunson on the floor as opposed to him off of it.
Well, the fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson is him. So it don't matter what he do 1, 2, 3. Fourth quarter, when he's not dribble, when he's playing how he's supposed to be playing, it's the difference between them winning and losing games 1 and 2.
Well, who's the reason for them winning game 1? It's definitely Brunson. Brunson was carrying that team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can't remember the stat off the top of my head, and I was trying to look for it, but it just disappeared on me. But I remember there was a stat that said the efficiency was not as great with Jalen Brunson on the floor. And it goes back to something I said from episode 1. Winning masks a lot of things. Because now that the Knicks have lost, people are losing their minds. Where was Jalen Brunson? Hell, we were just joking about how violent crime in New York went down, all because the Knicks have been winning. Yeah. And so everybody's like, oh, Jalen Brunson is the new savior of New York, and the Bodega Cat this, and that, and the third, and the fucking Devil Wears Prada 2, Cat makes a cameo in that, and you got Olivia Benson talking about some good game to Jalen Brunson and all this other shit. They lose 1 game. 21 people get arrested last night.
I think it was. Now, to be fair,
There's another reason why
I think
the
there was
energy was off. That's fair.
A lot of bad energy in the building last night.
That's fair.
And I don't think that it was just because. I think it was because what the Knicks and the Knicks fans have been doing since they've been in the playoffs was abruptly cut off. And on top of that, they're going to do the same shit for Game 4. I don't know if he's coming to the game, but I do know that I found the quote because I'm going to pull it back up. Oh, he said he's coming to Game 4?
That's what I saw.
That's what you said.
I
didn't know that he said.
Well, I didn't see that, but I believe you. But I also saw that they're going to be doing the same shit. And matter of fact, while we're at it, I want to show y'all like what the fuck it looked like. Go ahead.
This is what we're doing with presidents. Like, isn't there bigger shit for us to be?
Nigga, we're at war, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This dude going to a basketball game, bro.
We're at a war.
And you want to see what's gonna be bad, bro? You thought that there was no crime because they might win?
Yeah.
If they lose,
the city's gonna be on fire.
If they lose, that shit coming over the border to Connecticut, bro. I'm telling you,
this is gonna be the craziest
bad for everybody.
It's gonna be the craziest 30 for 30 that we've ever seen. They win Knicks go up 2-0, 2 games to they beat San Antonio and their home team, and then they lose the series when President Trump shows up. Look at this shit, yo. Look at the barricades.
It's about 10 hours from tip-off, and we are at the most insane security operation I have ever seen. Let's take a lap around it. First thing, all of MSG is in a cage right now. It extends about maybe 60 feet beyond. What's up, man? How we doing? Can I help you?
Yeah, nigga, the fuck? Secret Service. The fuck you talking about?
Eyeballing it. This extends about 60 feet off the arena, and there's additional spaces blocked off beyond that, too. All the way out beyond the Penn Station entrance, there is guardrails everywhere. Well, let's keep walking down this way. We already have Secret Service in the building. I've seen about 3 or 4 of them today. I don't even know if I can post that. And if you want to try to get inside, this is the notice up around it. You can pause to read. Of course, since this is so crazy, I'm nowhere near the only person documenting this. There is huge cases down this way. And
yo, if you're James Dolan, bro, if you're the president of the Knicks, why would you do this? Like, I don't even understand it.
This is what our taxpayer dollars are going to?
Right.
Yeah,
crazy,
bro.
Crazy, right?
Come on. $1 million, $1 billion on war. And now probably at least $1 million or more spent on him going to a basketball game. This shit is
not only that, but you're paying
bro.
overtime, all this other shit, bro.
This is what happens when you let freedom ring. This is fucking crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
I don't understand. I'm really a little confused at the sentiment of it, but he did say that they're going to continue. Mayor Mondani said that they're going to continue to not allow watch parties and all that other shit. New York is doing a great job with fucking up.
Bro,
like,
hold on. Didn't this dude say that he was going to do some shit to New York because they didn't want to sign on some shit that he had going on?
Yes.
And now all of a sudden they welcome him with open arms, bro?
Nobody,
like, what is we doing? What is we doing?
Nobody's welcome. Nobody's welcome.
No. Well, the owner is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, nah. I ain't with that. And secondly, Kelly Olynyk ain't slick, bro. Pop on a Mets jersey, walk around the stadium, trying to act like he recording for fucking whatchamacallit. We know you play for the Spurs, my boy. Like,
hold on, what? What happened?
It's that Kelly Olynyk lookalike, Trey. Keep up.
Who the fuck is Kelly Olynyk's lookalike?
The guy recording, Trey.
No, he didn't look like Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got your back, Devontae. It's okay, bro. Cause
that was Kelly Olynyk.
I caught it immediately. Bro.
I didn't see the ponytail. My bad. Are y'all still staying strong with your
they don't always wear ponytails.
Kelly Olynyk has a ponytail?
Yeah, but I'm saying you can have your hair out. That's like me telling you, oh, my daughter, that's not my daughter because she has straight hair today. Like,
I'm going to have my hair twisted next time y'all see me. Oh, you going to say, oh, that's not my co-host, Dane, because his hair's twisted?
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, different animal, same beast, nigga.
Shit.
Boa constrictor,
I might shave this off. Y'all going to say this is not the guest, Devontae?
I shave it off every time, like every month. And whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. You gonna not know who co-host Dame is and not know who guest Devontae is.
If you shave your beard and you shave your head, then we'll have some real conversations. But until then,
I probably no. I'm not shaving it all the way off. I look crazy. I look like a fucking toe.
Look like it.
Trey,
Should look crazy.
you met me when I had a fade. What are we talking about here, bro?
But not bald. Not bald.
It's literally called a bald fade.
But it ain't called.
I'm in
bald.
a video. I'm in a video with you with a bald fade. I don't understand what you're referring to here.
But it's not bald. Bald fade is not bald.
Yeah, it has fade.
It's not an afro neither, and it also has bald in it. But it's also just not an afro.
Unless you like this.
That's a bald fade right there.
What, this? Oh, no, this is straight bald.
That's bald. Right. That's what I'm saying. I gotta cue up my music. Bald nigga. Bald nigga.
Bald nigga.
All right, so before we move
yes,
on.
I'm sticking with Spurs in 7.
Spurs in 7, okay. Dame
yes, I'm still sticking with that.
Dame still has Spurs in 7. I still have Knicks in 6 and Devontae.
Still got Spurs in 7 as well.
Spurs in 7. Okay, we'll see. They play on Wednesday.
You know what
Wednesday.
I see?
They play on Wednesday.
I could see some fuck shit about to happen where the Knicks go up 3-1 and then they fucking blow 3 games and New York gonna go fucking nuts.
If New York loses tomorrow, we're gonna have some real. Or Wednesday, we're gonna have some real issues.
I think, to be honest with you, I think them like the Spurs winning Game 4 isn't a hot take, isn't far fetched to do. So
that's what I'm saying.
The city might be on fire because what I think Michael Bridges is hearing that ghost.
Mikal Bridges,
Michael Bridges, whatever his name is, but he's seeing that ghost from 21 when he was on the Suns.
Phoenix.
Suns went up 2-0. Yep. And so it's like that's why when he was in that post game interview, it was like, nah, we still 0-0. We're not up 2-0. So now that they lost that first one, you can just kind of see the energy seeping in, and it was already bad juju, and there's not enough sage in the city to get rid of who. Even Danhausen couldn't even lift the curse because the juju was so bad. So
that is crazy.
I think I would. Yeah.
Is Mikal Bridges they're like NBA veteran? He's the only one that's been to a championship on that team.
No, OG has won one.
OG won one.
Oh, with the Raptors.
OG won with the Raptors.
But OG wasn't like a main ingredient, but he
he still got it.
I fuck with OG, bro. I love OG game. He's a dog.
So does Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm jealous.
So does Anne Hathaway.
He's fucking Anne Hathaway.
No, I ain't say that.
No, bro,
I ain't say that.
That's crazy, yo. Whoa, what made you go with that verse? Like,
He said so does Anne Hathaway, so I thought he was fucking her.
Nah, she
I guess Jalen Brunson's also fucking Olivia Benson. Like, I don't.
Damn right, nigga. Yes, nigga.
Well,
Right.
That wouldn't be far-fetched. My fault.
love
Red
Jalen
Stanford
Brunson.
Jr. over there is over. Yeah.
And you know what? I think she's married too. And if I had to come home,
he hitting her with that dun dun.
Hey. That is especially heinous, bro. What is wrong with you?
That was actually pretty good.
No, that was a good one. It was just also especially heinous, so I don't understand. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I
think
the Knicks in 6, man.
So we all still stand by our current prediction, our first predictions.
I have unwavering faith that Jalen Brunson is going to get it together, and I don't think they're going to lose another game. If you ask me,
I think then by mathematics, then they're not going to lose. Whatever. But nonetheless,
what do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think the Knicks are going to lose another game. What are you talking
That's
about?
crazy.
Well, because you said Knicks in 6, I was like, well, they have to lose one.
No, but I'm saying in general, if they get Knicks in 6, that's great. But I think the Knicks are not going to win another. I'm not going to lose another game.
No, you said it right.
I know what you mean.
I would hope for Knicks
I know
in
what you
6.
mean, but I know what you mean.
But I think they might play better. Yo, if the Knicks have to deal with Trump every time they go to a home game, that shit's gonna feel like an away game. game. So at that point, it's literally like we're better off winning one game here and winning in San Antonio versus coming back to New York. Because if it's tied, what would be tied 2-2? They will go to San Antonio, and let's just say San Antonio goes up 3-2. If San Antonio goes up 3-2 and they go back to New York, they're gonna lose in New York because everybody's gonna be there. So it's just like at that point, like if you thought Game 3 was bad, Game 6 would be the last game for a potential Game 7, and every single person would be there, including the president, including Adam Silver, who was on camera talking about how niggas is tone deaf, talking about how Trump and it's great that he wants to come and see the game. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he's it's terrible, bro.
Listen, for the sake of the world. I hope that the Knicks actually kind of win this because, everybody's going to fucking riot. This shit going to be bad for the country, bro. If the Knicks lose this, it's up. It's up.
Yeah. I can see it.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that so you don't have to bleep nothing. But, yeah, it's up. But I was going to say...
Don't. I think I caught it. I think I caught that.
Damn, I was going to say the one thing that makes me feel like the Spurs could win Game 4 is because we talked about them being inexperienced and not poised. Well, they showed their poise in Game 3 on the road. And we're talking about how the Knicks are desperate. I'm sorry, the Knicks aren't desperate. They're like, oh, well, we still have to, the job's not finished, basically. And the Spurs are just like, here we're down 0-2, whatever. And people are like, why are they not acting like they should be hungrier? And then they come out and Game 3 happens. There are moments where they blew it, then they got back up, and then they blew the lead again, and then their poise at the end just showed on the road at that. For them to finally get their poise and their inexperience to not be their detriment as it was in Game 2, plus all that bad juju, I don't find it a hot take or far-fetched to say that the Spurs could win Game 4 in the Garden.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right,
I don't think they're gonna shoot that well, like they did. Steph Castle's gonna turn that shit over.
Well, before y'all close it out, like we can do this and then we can close it out.
You close it out
right now. Mm-hmm. All right, so right now, who is your MVP of the finals? Based on both teams. So if it was the Knicks, who's the MVP? If it's the Spurs, who's the MVP? I know mine.
Cat and Wemby.
You think so?
Well, if we're going to have a new face of the league, it's going to be hard to justify not having them. Yeah. It has to be Wemby. Because we understand that it's scripted.
Jalen Brunson and Wemby.
I would say, this is, off kilter a little bit, but Anobi and maybe Champagne.
Hell no.
Champagne?
Hell no.
Bro,
you had me with Anobi.
Good role player, because when Wemby's not balling, who is Wemby dishing the ball to? It's always him. Really pay attention to it.
Yeah, but he's usually him. He's a driving kick nigga. He ain't really creating his own shot. He ain't really, you know what I mean? He's not really impacting the game other than benefiting
spreading
off of the driving kick. No, but he's benefiting off the driving kick of Wemby or the driving kick of Steph Castle. It's not like, I thought you were going to say Dylan Harper. Because I would have understood Harper. I could agree with that.
I could say that
even Steph Castle, But Steph Castle won them that game last night. That three he hit, that put them up by 4? That was the three. That was the dagger of the game. That was because the Knicks were on their ass, and all it took was one more turnover, and the Knicks were going to win that game. I really thought the game was for the Knicks to lose versus the Spurs to win it, but that Stephon Castle dagger and just how he was playing in the fourth quarter is what put him over the top. So
I mean, his defense, yes. I don't know. I just see. What did you say? How you say his name? Champagne.
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 I think
it's not champagne. I think it's like champagne.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I heard somebody call him Champagne or some shit like that.
Yeah,
he's Ray Allen as of right now. Not saying he's on that level, but he's the kickout guy, just how Ray Allen was. Ray Allen is known for that big shot in the finals with the Heat. I think he's all right.
Look at that.
I can't even
You
see.
see what I'm saying? Look at that despair. Look at that.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that despair.
That shit
Look at that
looked
despair back there.
like a commercial,
It does.
right?
You took a picture
It looked
of
like
that?
it was a.
Huh?
You took a picture of that?
No,
just from the
it's somebody's
video?
tweet.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
somebody's tweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the dagger though. And then he
I mean,
got
I
to the
root for
line.
Castle because Castle's Connecticut.
UConn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to be
yeah.
clear, just before we move on, you said Champagne's the new Ray Allen.
Don't try to play me, dog. Don't try to play me.
He tried to save face. That's all.
Yeah.
No, that's what he said. That's exactly
I know what
you
he
said.
meant though. But
yeah.
I know what he meant though.
Try to play me, just like how we know that you meant that Knicks was gonna win in 6 and not 5, even though you kept saying they gonna win the next couple games.
No, what I was saying was if the Knicks win in 6, great, but I don't see the Knicks losing another game.
Sure.
Anyways. All right, so we're
Oh no, don't dismiss it now, my boy.
well, I mean, if the Knicks win, I'll be grateful. But we're gonna move along to college football, NIL, and Brandon
Here we go
Sorsby.
again.
Well,
Let me get my gloves on.
You know, I think we'll actually be in agreement to this. But I want to play this clip of Nick Saban. Nick Saban is one of the front runners that's going to Congress, and he's kind of talking about how basically they're in Congress trying to figure out how they can regulate NIL deals. Nick Saban is the spokesperson of anti-NIL. It's the reason why he stopped coaching. He was saying NIL was getting out of hand. So let's hear this clip from Nick Saban, and then I want you guys to give me your opinions, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Nick Saban being it's like what is it saying? The pot calling the kettle black or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nick Saban, boy.
Let me give you the history. My first year we had collective at Alabama, 2.7 million. Next year, 7 million. Next year, 10 million. I retired. Next year, 17 million. Next year, 24 million. Now you have schools that have close to $40 million rosters. So if we continue to do that, we're going to lose Olympic sports. We're going to lose non-revenue sports. We're going to lose scholarships. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to have football and basketball succeed, and we'll have club sports for everything else. Basketball. Let me give you the history. My first year we had collective at Alabama.
Old nigga just chatting. How do y'all feel about this?
Right message, wrong voice.
Exactly what I said before you hopped on the call earlier. I said right message, wrong messenger.
Expound.
Bro, the football program dominated everything over there. How the hell are you the one that's going to tell me the reason why he got the championships and kept making it to the championships is because of transfer portal, NIL type of shit. What are we talking about here? Like, there's nothing really much more to say outside of you benefited from this, and then when everybody else kind of made fair game of it, now all of a sudden you don't want to coach. Wrong person to say it. I mean, I don't know how else to kind of put that.
My thing about it being right message, wrong messenger is now I'm rethinking the timeline of what he said. He talked about how he retired and all, the whatever, the increase in pay, how he retired. And I understand this fits my narrative because I went to school at Georgia, but he didn't have this problem when he was beating all of his assistants. Kirby Smart was the first former assistant of his to actually beat him. Now that I think about it. And it was for the championship at that. So now, around that time, like NIL didn't become like legalese, if you will, until like 22, something like that. So Georgia had already ended its drought at this point. And Saban was the coach when Georgia ended its drought. It just seems like, and I've been a firm believer in, I don't believe in coincidences. So now that I'm listening and he's on Notice and Watch, it wasn't until Alabama got dethroned as the big dog on campus.
All them championships.
And in the conference.
Yep.
And so we always see these graphics against Nick Saban. Oh, all of these former assistants are owing whatever the fuck against Nick Saban. What's his face? Kirby Smart was the first one to beat him. Then I can't remember who else had beat him right after.
Didn't he
that.
lose to Lane Kiffin?
Texas.
Yeah,
Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
Sarkeesian.
Yep.
Sarkeesian. Yeah.
Sarkeesian,
Yeah, wrong orange team. So yeah, I was like, I had to think about it. But like, yeah, Kirby was the first one to beat him. Now all of a sudden you're talking about we don't need NIL money. No, you just mad there's a I guess pun intended, a bigger dog in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just mad, like, oh well, now you're talking about I retired and this happened. Okay, bro. Now everybody, to Devontae's point, everybody is now on equal footing because everything is, above surface. Now you don't like it because your old school doesn't benefit from it no more. Oh, okay. All right. Because Georgia still has been SEC champions since you've left, and everybody's been above board. Texas made it to the conference championship game a couple of times and to the playoffs. Both Georgia and Texas made it to the playoffs. So I don't. Noticing. Yeah, right message, wrong messenger.
And to be honest, Alabama's still benefiting from fucking NIL too. There's no way they should have been in the fucking playoffs. Let's be real. I mean, they put out shitty performance after shitty performance. All the top schools that been the top schools, like Michigan, fucking Clemson, all these schools that were top of the fucking cream or whatever the hell Dame be saying.
Cream of the crop.
They still are. I mean, there's nothing that changed. The face of Alabama changed, but Alabama still benefits from being one of those true blue blood programs. So the fact that I don't be wanting to hear this shit. The only people that can complain about NIL is those schools that really don't have no money and they can't compete with those big name schools. No, I don't want to hear about the fucking D1 program that's always ranked in the top 10, even though they haven't done shit. Say
like Notre Dame.
Yeah, like you can't sit there and be like, oh well, NILs are killing us, bro. Half your players are there because of NIL. So if that's the case, then fucking how about you just drop it and you don't offer them as much, but then it won't be fair. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit makes no sense, bro.
And there was something else that he had said. I don't remember if you played this part of the clip, but I do remember you played it earlier before we got on the call. But he said something about the revenue being taken from non-revenue sports or whatever, and so only football and basketball.
He said, it's going to end up becoming just football and basketball, which makes no fucking sense. But go ahead.
Because even without NIL being above board now, football and basketball were the money makers. So I guess to give a slight nerd statistics here, right? Your school gets money for making the championship game and for making the playoff. Your conference disperses I think your conference disperses the money from however many schools it gets for making the playoffs. So now, let's say we're in a 12 playoff system now. So if 4 ACC schools make it, 2 Big Ten schools make it, okay, well, the SEC gets all the money for every school that's in there. And then for more, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm just not about to type this shit right now. But there is a dispersion of the pie that goes between the conferences and a bonus for every other round that you get for the schools. Because Lane Kiffin was going to get, even though he left Ole Miss, every round that Ole Miss went in the playoffs, he was getting a bonus for it. Mm-hmm. So there's some kickback to the school and to the conference for every representative. For March Madness, the whole conference gets a piece of the pie for every representative that it gets. So for those small schools that get one bid, the whole conference gets some. So it's important in that regard. So yeah, so if 3 Big 12 schools and 5 ACC schools make it to the Sweet 16, that's times 5 for the ACC, times 3 for the Big 12 or whatever the hell, that they all get a piece of the pie. So when that gets divided amongst all of the schools or whatever, those non-revenue sports are going to get the residuals from it anyway.
Right.
Plus, you have all these TV deals. So I don't.
So that's my point, right? Like, why? So penalizing the kids for making money now, when all they're going to do is get bigger TV deals. So they should have. so my point is this: they should have capped this shit way before they even thought about allowing it to happen. But it's out the bag. So at this point, there's no way you're going to be able to cap something unless you cap everything, which means capping coaches. That means capping TV deals and giving a portion of the revenue to these whatever the fuck kind of sports they were, like the tennises and the bowling, whatever sports that ain't making the most money, track and field, but they get a lot of they might not have a lot of scholarships, whatever the case is. You want to talk about the division of the pie, and you're getting these big ass TV deals, and you're going to also tell these kids that they can't make this money while they're watching their coaches go make 50, 60, 80 million dollars off of their backs, and then they're watching these corporations and everything like that make all this money off of them. Like we're talking Chick-fil-A, we're talking like all these endorsement deals that it just doesn't really make sense. I'm kind of disappointed because Nick Saban of all people, and he's whatever, but Nick Saban of all people should know that once the players got the opportunity to make money, if they got the opportunity to make money the correct way, it would be more beneficial for your program, because Nick Saban was giving out Hellcats like candy in Halloween for every single player that played for Alabama, starting running back. They all magically got Hellcats and cars and all these wonderful things before NIL deals. And that's what catapulted you to be able to be that great of a coach and to make that much money. So now you're out of the game. Mind you, I had to pull up this stat because I had to figure out. I was talking to Dame. I'm like, yo, what the fuck does Nick Saban make? All right, so Nick Saban, post-retirement advisory role. That means he's no longer with the program as a coach. His post-retirement advisory role with the University of Alabama. Devontae, guess how many thousands he makes a month?
Thousands a month?
Guess how many thousands a month he makes?
He's retired.
He's retired. Guess how many thousands a month he makes as a retirement position?
Is it in the six figures?
Yes. No. No. 5.
I don't think it is.
5.
That's not 5. Yeah.
What, 80?
He makes $41,000 a month. Half a million per year as a post-retirement advisory role. Now, answer me this question: where is that money coming from? TV deals, the university, the fees that the students have to pay to support these teams, the taxpayers. So my point to you is, he also works at ESPN, right? So he's made over $124 million at Alabama alone. Now we're telling these kids that you made $124 million off of. We're telling them that we have to cap what they're making because it doesn't benefit the coaches. The real issue is this, and I'll let you go, Dame. The real issue is this. Now that these kids are making money, they no longer have to listen to you tell them what to do. You can't go on the football field, Nick Saban, with your dumbass country-ass hat and scream at these kids without these kids saying, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go make $2 million over here. I'm gone. Peace. And that's the problem, is that because these kids are making money now, they have more say-so, and these older coaches like Dabo Swinney and all these coaches that don't want to adjust to the times, they want the things to be the good old days where we got to tell the kids whatever and you got sweat equity. It's a different era now, bro. And if you can't get with that shit, then what do you say, Devontae? Shit or get off the pot, my nigga. It's time for you to move along. It's time for you to get a new coaching gig. It's time for you to move somewhere else because y'all opened up y'all wanted these kids to get paid. Nobody sat down and said, yo, this is a bad idea if we just tell them it's the Wild Wild West. So now here we are, Wild Wild West. Everybody got their guns out, and everybody's sticking everybody to fuck up. You can't then go and tell people, all right, yo, you need to stop making that much money. But we could watch fucking what the fuck is his name? He just left LSU. Lane Kiffin. We could watch Lane Kiffin make as much money, and then we could watch them hire Olgeron for more money. And I'm a player, and I have to watch that shit. Come on, bro. Give me a break. Cut me a fucking break.
Vice versa.
I was gonna say, I agree with everything you said, and I was gonna say as a correction, Jimbo Fisher was the first one to beat Nick Saban. But it was the same season that Georgia won the championship against Bama. And Steve Sarkisian, like we also said, was the last one. So he finished 28-3 against his former assistants. So now the timeline makes even more sense because you're bitching about all this other stuff. So in October 9th, 2021, he loses to Texas A&M. Jimbo Fisher is the coach at the time. He loses to Georgia in the championship game on January 10th, 2022. And then, and then Steve Sarkisian beats Texas. Texas beats them September 9th, 2023. And so, hilariously enough, I think all of these were in Tuscaloosa. Huh. Well, two were in Tuscaloosa. One was in the national championship game. But either way, regardless, it's funny how now you're realizing, oh, you're not the big dog anymore.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just like the times are changing because I can't do what I used to do, and other people are getting better. And you just fucking Master Splinter at this point. That's all it is. And all your Ninja Turtles are just running the game now. You don't like it.
They walk in you. Yeah. I respect that. One thing I do respect about Dabo Swinney is that he still is coach. Even though he bitch and moan about NIL every single year, he's still coaching and he's still doing the best he can to be successful amongst them. He needs to dip his ass in that portal, but hey, man, to each his own. Like, if that's how you want to run your program that way. And if the AD support it, then the AD support it. But like a healthy and paid football team, healthy and paid basketball team ain't gonna make the other sports not become sports. Like, it just makes no sense.
Well, let's ask ourselves how much money they was investing into the baseball team and the tennis team beforehand. How much money are you investing into the hockey team? You
before NIL deals, right?
Yeah, like let's Alabama. What is Alabama putting into that tennis
fucking
program?
Joke.
What's Alabama putting into that golf program? What they putting into the swim team? You know what I mean? Like, they ain't really doing that much shit. Like, so those are not known sports that you see on TV like that. So, like, I hate when coaches say shit like that.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do a deep dive into this because I don't care enough. But we're talking about non-revenue sports. I know for a fact their gymnastics team has been phenomenal. I know for a fact their swim team has been up there. Their equestrian team even has been up there. We're just talking about non-revenue sports. So I'm like, I think their softball team has been pretty good.
Volleyball team.
So I'm like, but I know for a fact that at worst, without doing a fact check, I know for a fact their gymnastics team has been great. And who gives a shit about gymnastics if it's not the Olympics, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I will watch it because I'm a sports junkie and I used to work in sports. But I know the average person is not watching college gymnastics like that.
Unless they're creeps. Come on.
What?
Yeah, or just covering the sport. But either way.
That's crazy. You can't even watch sports.
This guy here. Damn, nigga. But yeah, just in turn, like, that's crazy. But,
trying to see that ass. Yeah, no, that's not why I watch it. But
okay.
I don't watch gymnastics. I don't watch gymnastics. I'm gonna be the first to tell you.
Unless it was Simone Biles.
Unless it was Simone Biles.
That's some crazy self snitching, but all right.
I don't watch the gymnastics, bro. I'm sorry. Like, unless,
and that's the point I'm making.
Like you
most
said,
people don't.
No, they don't. Neither do they do. So I just started seeing college baseball more being more broadcasted to like the ESPNs and stuff like that. So, bro, everybody's benefiting from NIL deals. Like, if put it like this, and we can just talk about Brandon Swordsby too. But if you cut the legs of the NFL, not the NFL, the NCAA football players and the March Madness, the college basketball players, you're gonna cut the legs of the little guys, which is the tennis players, which are the baseball players. Like, it's gonna have a trickle down effect. You can't cut from that and then think everyone else is gonna be able to rise through the ashes. Like, no, nigga. If your star football player not making what he's supposed to make, you as a tennis player, you ain't gonna make what you supposed to make, and that's just how it goes.
So, Alabama specifically, 6 national championships in women's gymnastics, 2 in men's golf, 1 in women's golf, 1 in softball. They're constantly in Eugene for the track and field national championships, and they just sent their team to Omaha for the College World Series, and they're constantly in the College World Series. So that I did know, but we're just talking about non-revenue sports, and I was just like, no, I think Alabama is pretty good in sports other than football and recently basketball.
But that's the point. That's the point that I'm making. I follow Alabama. I always like Nick Saban. I followed them for a while. So like I knew that they were in the softball classic basically, and they were in a college baseball World Series. I know about their swim team being good because, like I said, I'm a sports junkie too. I watch all of that shit. But at the same time, you don't see those on TV like that. Like the reason why the university is so successful and why they can pull athletes in like that is, let's be real, a lot of those other athletes see great athletes and they want to be part of something like that. Like that's I just don't understand. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. It's honestly, this is kind of the same thing like the fucking government, if I'm being real. Because the government has all these old fuckers that just won't get out the way.
Right.
And they're holding a new generation back that actually wants to make change and shit. So now you have these coaches that won't get out the fucking way. And now that the younger generation, such as ourselves, have the power and we're making money and we can make better decisions, they're just kind of standing there and being like, nah, sorry, we don't like the way this is going, so we're just going to keep doing it our way.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a good point.
That's a fucking fact.
That's a good point.
And I hate to say this, but it's like fucking slave mentality.
It is. Well, see, that's the thing, right? That is the overarching point, is that the inmates can't get better perks than the officers, right? Like you got iPads and you can't have that. And that's essentially what it feels like with this. Now you're legally making money, because before the trick was you're making money under the table. So essentially I still have the hand in this situation. That's my Hellcat. That's my cash of money. And if I decide to send this bitch up, all I got to do is send a little, I got to talk to this person to tell this person that, hey, he's getting money illegally. And then like Reggie fucking Bush, we're going to take your trophies from you. And then you're no credible. Like, so it's like you had control. Now you don't. Now we don't have to go through your coach to get to you. I got a story for you real quick. And it's real quick, less than 30 seconds. My boy was going to college, right? He was getting recruited to play at like UConn and CCSU. Our head coach for the football team told the coaches that were recruiting, hey, if you want this guy, you should take this guy too. Well, hold on. One was a receiver, the other was a kicker. I don't know what kind of package deal this is, but because they said no, he missed out on opportunities that he didn't even know that he had coming, because this coach is trying to fucking leverage deals. It's the same thing. Like, yo, if I tell you that we have these cars, and if I tell you I'm going to get you paid, and I get you paid, you better follow what the fuck I want to do. But if anything goes outside of that line, it's a wrap for you. And it's fucked up now because they don't need the coaches, essentially. I think, hot take 2, and then we'll move forward. The UFL is going to be very, very instrumental in the next 5 years. They're just going to not go to college, go straight from high school to the UFL. They're going to play in that shit, and then they're going to, yeah.
Thank you, Trey, because I've been saying that forever.
Drop that bomb, nigga.
Fuck.
2 bombs.
That's it's a farmer's market.
And then we'll get some real fucking football over there. Shit. These Paxton Lynch niggas, man.
And guess what? Some of these NIL players is making more than those UFL players.
Talk about it. And if they go over there, they'll bring more light to the sport. So if I'm the UFL, I'm trying to pick at these kids that are coming straight out of high school.
And say, hey, guess what? You only got to play for 1 season.
That's it. Anything else, Dame? I want to touch on this. No? Okay. Brandon Swarsby. Everybody remembers Brandon Swarsby. We talked about him briefly. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long, but I do think it is important to kind of touch on this towards the end of the show. Brandon Swarsby, the self-proclaimed gambling addict, who gambled on his own team, he basically was given an injunction that he would be able to play. He's eligible to play for 2026. After he gambled on his team, he gambled on whatever the fuck he was gambling on. It sets a bad precedent, but let's hear what these guys have to say.
Just a couple of years ago, when he was at Iowa State, was banned from the NCAA for placing bets on his own team, which is the exact thing that investigations found Brendan Sorsby guilty of. You cannot bet on your own team. It is clear as day, written in the NCAA rule book. So, look, I have grace for a young man who clearly has a gambling addiction.
All right, that's all I need to see. Listen, lady, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to be honest with you. He don't got a gambling addiction, because a gambling addiction is you can't go into a rehab and be like, I'm good. A gambling addiction isn't going to be cured in 3 months. You have that shit for a lifetime. And he didn't have no gambling addiction. This nigga was just trying to make money like the rest of us. I hate when they do this shit, yo, because then I'm looking online to see all the other people that got banned and for gambling on their teams, all people that were not quarterbacks and this, that, and the third. They made 10. I read one, it was the dude, he placed a $10 bet and got banned from the NCAA for the rest of his career. $10, nigga. He spent over 10 grand.
Wait, hold on. This is why the NCAA didn't ban him, or like what this is like federal shit.
So this was court appointed. So in whatever region he's in Texas,
this is bullshit. This is bullshit. So you telling me that this dude could fucking bet on his team? Meanwhile, I can't even bet on any Connecticut fucking teams, and I'm in the damn state. I don't even play for the motherfuckers.
Right.
That's nasty work, bro.
Hey, before y'all continue, I think it's important to note that all 4 of the judges in the case also went to Texas Tech.
Well, the ones that they had to find one that didn't go to Texas Tech. So I think the 4 judges, they had to I don't know the proper term, but they had to
recuse.
Yeah, they had to recuse. And then they found a judge that was not Texas Tech affiliated. But at that point, it's like
they just strong armed his ass.
Yeah, like nigga, just the jig is up, bro. So here we go. This is the story. I'm gonna read this real quick and then
the jig is up. I'm up 10.
10 grand. 10 grand. Fucking dude. So this says, this is Noah Shannon, model citizen, slated to be a Hawkeye senior defensive captain in 2023. He had guilt pangs for having a $10 bet on Iowa women's basketball team in the 2023 NCAA tournament, which he should be able to fucking do. He doesn't even play the sport, but whatever. The only bet he's ever made, he turned. This is where he went wrong. I don't even feel bad.
I don't know what it says.
It says he turned himself into the coaches for the transgressions who forwarded to the NCAA. Oh, so he got caught. They ruled him ineligible for an entire season, effectively ending his career if the NCAA allows whatever. So he was a senior, got banned for his senior year, no longer can finish his senior year. Like, bro, come on, yo.
They don't play that shit in Iowa. That's crazy. Texas does this type of shit.
Bro. If
I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. This is crazy that this motherfucker can get away with betting on his own team. Meanwhile, I can't bet on the Connecticut Sun. Yes, you are right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't even put Connecticut Sun is going to win tonight's game, or UConn's going to win a game. Like,
yeah.
What? Bro, how the fuck he can do this shit?
A better comp is the fact that you can't bet on UConn or any Connecticut college sports, but this fucking bum ass dude can bet on. So this is the thing, right? I was listening to a show this morning and they were talking about, NFL representatives won't care if he ends up being a number 1 prospect. They're also saying this is going to be one of the most richest drafts, what they say every year. But he should not be able to play. That should have been his last down. If I'm an NFL team, He let that motherfucker play all his college games and watch that motherfucker go undrafted because he is a flight risk. This is despicable. I don't even really know what else to say. To be able to gamble on your team, to be able to bet against your team, to be able to still be granted to be able to play. He's eligible to play. He's only going to have 3 days suspension, I think, a 3-game suspension. So he's going to play the rest of the season. Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. This is Paul Crewe in real life.
Yeah.
Bro, like, he's betting on his own team. He could be like, yeah, I'm throwing for 100 yards and then just cut it off. Bet the under. I'm going to throw for 98.
Yeah.
Like, what?
The NCAA. So I will say that the NCAA is looking to appeal, but it's like
it's Texas, bro. He ain't going. Nothing's gonna happen.
I hope the division. I hope like the Big 12 or whatever he's in. They hand down some type of disciplinary act for him as well. Like, but this is
you know
crazy.
what he gonna do? I was in a bad way with some bad people.
Yeah.
You're gonna steal a line from the longest yard. That's basically what it's gonna be. I was in a bad way with some worse people, but I'm here today.
I'm
and then somebody gonna say, "Get your old ass in the end zone. You can do it.
You can do it." I actually think this is bad for him because anytime he has a terrible game, his mentions are gonna be lit the fuck up. Like they kill people for not gambling and playing bad. So imagine how they gonna treat this dude who gambled, got caught gambling, and he's still playing the game. Fuck out of here. If you bet on Texas Tech this year, you're a fucking clown. Stay away from that team.
Hold on, let me write that down. Don't bet on Texas Tech.
Don't bet on
Texas
Texas
Tech. Be a
Tech.
clown. Hold on.
Don't fucking bet on Texas Tech.
Let me write that down right now.
Put it on your fucking put it on your screen. So when you go to bet during college football season, you say, "Yo, I will be a clown. I'll be homie the clown if I bet on these doofuses." Also, Chicago Bears are going to Indiana, so they will be the Indiana Bears. The mayor of Chicago also says that it's not surprising that the Bears officials have stated this vote does not. What'd you put on the screen?
Don't bet on dumb old Texas. It should be Texas Tech, but
yeah. Let me change that because I fuck with the Longhorns.
Don't bet on dumbass Texas. Damn, my girl Olivia Miles is fucking killing these bitches. Don't bet on dumb old Texas Tech.
In the words of SpongeBob or Patrick, was that Patrick?
Yeah.
What's so great about dumb old Texas?
Yeah.
Fuck Texas.
Indiana Bears.
You
we'll
can clip
see
that
how
one,
that
too.
turns out during the season. But yeah, man. Closing thoughts.
That's bullshit that he get to do that.
About Brandon Sorsby, my fault. Yeah. Bullshit he gets to
I
do.
agree with. I guess the counterpoint, and this is not me even playing devil's advocate, it's just me zoning out thinking about it. I agree with y'all, just for the record. I agree with everything y'all said.
Uh-oh.
How bad was his team that he knew to bet against them? You got to think about it. He's with them at practice every day. It's kind of like how we as fans are like, why aren't you starting this quarterback instead of the other one? And then the other quarterback gets in, you be like, damn, maybe the head coach was on to something. Because you see them every day. We don't.
Right.
So how bad was his teammates that he looked at them and was like, you know what?
I want to see.
Yeah, let me just bet the over. Because the defense is ass.
Anything that has Raiders as a fucking mascot, usually they are ass.
All right, hold on. I was wrong.
Art imitates life because they're the same colors as the guys in the longest yard. So art imitates life.
All right, bro. Like we not gonna say that this nigga, he spent over $90,000, bro.
Yo, can you hit the money sign?
Johnny Manziel.
That goes to the jar.
Yeah.
It's gonna go to the parlays. Betting on your own team is nasty work, yo. You know everybody in that locker room.
Were they?
Well, everybody in that locker room getting a piece of that, including the coach. 100%. There ain't no way that nobody else knew about that.
He wasn't playing though. He wasn't playing.
Talk about taking your NIL money and trying to flip that shit.
Right.
Which makes it worse because when was this? Like when was he making bets? Was this last year?
No, this was over like the last like 4 or 2-3 years.
Because I just remember they were in the playoffs last year. That's hilarious.
No,
go ahead.
He didn't play. He didn't play for them. He played for them 3 years ago, I think, or 2 years.
Oh,
ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. He was that was before he went to Cincinnati and then eventually Texas Tech. So it wasn't on the Indiana team that became something. It was before that. And he was betting against his own team, which could have just.
Damn, he really is longest yard because both teams he played for is red and black.
That's what I said. Art imitates life.
Damn, mean machine.
They fucking terrible.
Mean machine.
Yeah, here it goes right here. This is the facts of the case are not in dispute. Sorsby wagered heavily over the past 4 years over 4 years as a member of Indiana, Cincinnati, and since January, Texas Tech. Thousands of bets totaling at least $90,000. This is a clear violation of NCAA rules. $90,000, nigga. That included bets he made through accounts and other names that he could access, sending money to friends for wagers. Details that show he knew his actions were wrong. It included 40 on IU football games while he was a member of the Hoosiers. 2 of those bets were negative against Indiana, although Sorsby says he doesn't recall making those. He also didn't play, so it didn't fucking matter. He took a 35-day. All right, bro. He had a 35-day.
How much did he win?
I don't fucking know, but he had a 35-day.
That's what we need to find out.
He had a 35-day inpatient rehab. 35-day a month, nigga. I take a month off and go right back to gambling. What the fuck is he talking about?
We know.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do know.
We know.
What the fuck, bro?
My boy said the apps was deleted. We went on this little camping thing, and he said, "Yeah, I put a bet down on the Spurs."
I did, and they fucking blew it.
I said, "Yo, I thought they were deleted."
They were deleted.
No, because he placed the money. He placed money on the Canes last week too,
and I won.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Whatever.
You know what's crazy is my boy placed the bet. He ain't say nothing to me. He ain't tell me he was betting or nothing. He put the bet on the Canes. He won. And then when we get to the site, I'm wondering why he's so interested in this Spurs-Knicks game, right? And he was like, yo, I fucking put money down on the Spurs. That was God telling me not to do it. See, now I done lost my shit already. And I said, damn, bro, I didn't know you was back on the juice.
But I wasn't. But I was interested. To my point, to my defense, I was interested in that game just because it's the NBA Finals, and I didn't bet on the last one. Or my fault. I didn't bet on the first game. I didn't bet on the first game in the NBA Finals. Nor did I bet on like the Knicks and when OKC was playing the Spurs. I was just watching, but I felt like I could win some money, and fucking these niggas let me down.
Get a nice come up. I want to know this dude's win percentage though. Like I'll leave it on that. If his win percentage is good, there's a script in the NCAA as well as the NFL.
He had to fucking lose to get caught. You got to lose.
Nah, ain't nobody care if you're losing. Nobody care if you're losing money. You had to be making a nice come up.
Vegas is not going to investigate you at the blackjack table when you go down 500. And
yeah.
But as soon as you get up 500, now all of a sudden,
Send the cooler.
The infrared lasers come out like,
90 fucking grand. What a joke.
That shit's crazy.
There is no publicly so at least 2,000. Yo, this is crazy, bro. At least 2,900 bets were placed while at Indiana. That was 1 year from June 2022 to December 23rd. 165 bets when he was at Cincinnati, and 40 bets specifically on Indiana football games / teammates. At least 90.
Oh, that changes the game.
What?
You telling me he friends with some of these dudes? Yo, I need you to get 10 yards. That's crazy. That's nasty. Right. That's nasty. You know you get these 10 yards. I have fucking like $20 down on it, and it's supposed to pay out like $1,000.
He
You
had
get
to
those
be
10
bored.
yards, boom.
This
I'll
nigga
pay you
spent-
like $300.
Nigga spent $30,000 on Indiana bets alone.
Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy. No percentage,
nasty.
but this nigga's a
The
clown.
white lady might be right. He does have a gambling problem because there's no way you was betting on Indiana 2,000 times in 2023.
Unless you was hitting a lot.
Right. He was bored.
Yeah, like you have to be.
He knew what
And secondly, you said he wasn't even playing like that.
he wasn't.
So if he not playing, he ain't getting no NIL money. So how the hell did he have $90,000?
No, that's not true. He might have got NIL, but just not a high percentage, a high amount of NIL deals.
Exactly.
Like
not 90
like
grand worth.
right now, I can what's his name? Dylan, the dude who Patrick Mahomes' son. What's his name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't.
Oh, Dylan Raiola.
Yeah, so he's getting
Yeah.
NIL money, but he's not gonna play a lick of football this year, which I still don't.
Which is his fault.
No, I gotta
his
figure.
fault.
I gotta figure that out, yo. That doesn't make any sense. Like on some real shit. I don't watch college football like that, but I watched enough of him play, and I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he would not play. He would go somewhere to not start when he was starting already. That nigga's on noticing, yo. I gotta figure. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. If something funky had to happen at Nebraska, something had to happen, bro. You don't go as a starting NCAA quarterback to a team that you know does not need you, unless you're trying to redshirt
Which he probably is trying to redshirt.
and get a year,
Or-
an extra year.
Yeah.
Because he was a true
Or-
freshman when he played at Nebraska.
Or it's also Nebraska, bro. They run the ball more than anything.
Well, not with what was the name? The coach that went over there. He
Matt Rule.
Yeah, now with Matt Rule. Matt Rule was letting him do whatever the fuck he wanted. That was his offense.
I think you move to an offense that's more speed, and Oregon's been getting quarterbacks out there. Last Nebraska quarterback that got drafted that we know of is Russell Wilson.
Successful. Last Oregon quarterback we know that got drafted.
Shut the fuck up, Trey.
Not
Because you're gonna say something about successful, and then you're gonna try to throw a shot.
Listen, I don't think
That's
any.
crazy.
No offense, but we
Not
haven't
you
seen
either,
any
Dave, because I
success.
see the looks.
We haven't seen any success from any of the Oregon quarterbacks. So which would not make sense to why he would go there. Because Dan Lanning is not like the quarterback whisperer, but whatever.
No.
I don't know.
No, not
The
at
fuck
all.
do I know?
But then you look at stats, and you got fucking Herbert. You got the fuck is his name? Army toy
Dylan
soldier
Gabriel.
dude.
Exactly.
No, fuck Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel is the all-time leading passer, I think, in Oregon history.
Fuck Dylan Gabriel. He's not even in the conversation to start for the job. That's how you knew last year was bullshit. That's how you knew last year was bullshit, bro. Like,
And this is random, but I would feel bad for him if he wasn't such a dick last year. Like, he was such a dickhead last year when it came to Shador. Like, I would feel real bad at what they're doing to him, but he was a complete dick. Like, because
Bro.
he knew Kevin Stefanski had his back. He didn't have to do the shit he was doing.
Why do you think I said that Charlie Murphy laugh shit? Yo, I am genuinely happy that he has no number. He
number
has
6
nothing.
now.
Like, he's been stripped of everything.
Yeah.
He's been stripped of everything, bro.
And he don't
Fuck
get no
Dylan
reps.
Gabriel. I was
Fuck
talking about
Dylan Gabriel.
Bo Nix. That's what I was talking about. That's
He's
3
garbage,
quarterbacks. That's 3 quarterbacks from Oregon. So why do you think Raiola went over there?
To stat pad.
You name me a Nebraska quarterback.
Russell Wilson, and he's better than all the niggas you named.
Who else?
I don't know. Let me check. Let me do some
Look.
researches, man.
That's what I'm saying. But you can name
go
the
to
last
Nebraska.
Yeah, he did.
No, he went to
Oh no, it was
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That's what I had to think about
That's what it
that.
was.
Last
Actually, I
ranked
can't name no Nebraska quarterback.
I don't think there is.
Even worse, actually.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was
Dylan
Wisconsin. I get
Raiola.
them confused because
Dylan
them,
Raiola,
they all
Jeff
like.
And he went to NC State. Okay, thought so.
Luke McCaffrey was a quarterback.
Yeah, you talking about Russell, right?
Yeah, he went to NC State, then transferred.
He was probably gambling too, dog. Now that I think about it, because he went from a white and red team to another white and red team. Yo, What y'all be saying? Noticing.
Yeah, I'm putting his ass.
Yeah, it's past your bedtime, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that delusional speak happening now, bro.
All right, this is the 30 seconds of love segment where we talk about the things we love. We had a lot of hate spewing this episode, which was great, which is what the lifeblood of this program is. But we also have to share some love, just to kind of always wrap it up. So, gentlemen, we have 30 seconds. Does anybody want to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go.
Pistol Pete Dame, 30 seconds.
You mentioned that earlier, but Olivia Miles. She came into the league and they asked her what is the hardest thing that she had to learn when she got in there, and it was the team dances. This W shit just easy for her, bro. Like, goddamn. Also, I want to shout out my man's Jeff at Brick House Pub and Grill and Bar or whatever the hell in Raleigh. The wings were cheap as hell, service was great as hell, and the Canes won when I left town. So, all in all, good day.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff, man. Jeff made sure you was good in them streets too, man. Shout out to Jeff.
Oh yeah, cheap wings, cheap beer, free pool as long as you're spending money. Oh, that was a good time.
That ain't free if you spend the money. I get what you mean, though.
Then.
I get what you mean.
That's
I get what you mean.
Complimentary then. Yeah, it's like the casino. As long as you gambling, the drinks are free. Like whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's fair.
I'm playing one game per hour. Keep them flowing. I'm just sitting at the table. Just holding them chips.
30 seconds. 30 seconds of love. I can go next if you need some time, Devontae.
If you would like to go next, my friend.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I still need time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. What?
All right, 30 seconds. Here we go.
My 30 seconds are going to actually camping. Last week I told y'all that shit I thought was going to be whack as fuck, and I've been looking for a way to get out of it, but I tried to force myself to do something that was out of my comfort zone. And it was actually pretty cool. Got to play dominoes, got to learn poker, was one with nature for a while, and then the best part is when you come back from one of those trips and you got kids and they see you. This was my first time away from my babies, and the minute I opened the door, it was like, Dad! That shit was cool as hell.
Yeah. Thank you for stealing mine too. Both of you niggas stole my ideas, man.
You was gonna shout out Jeff? You was gonna shout out Jeff.
I was gonna shout out Olivia. You could just spent 30 seconds on Jeff. All right, Mr. Hefe.
I'm not giving 30 seconds to the white man. I'm sorry. Like,
so you was gonna shout out Jeff, and then you was gonna shout out my kids?
No. I was gonna shout out Olivia Miles, and I was gonna shout out the camping trip. But
you can still do that.
Say y'all like free will. You can still do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, fuck y'all. I'm gonna do it anyways.
That's a lot of hate.
All right, so my 30 seconds of love goes to my bed, man. It was great to get back and be able to sleep in a regular fucking bed. My back was fucked up on that goddamn mat, but overall the experience was fun. I had a great time being out in nature, being one with nature, and I'm not one for camping trips, but I definitely would do something like that more often. And also just being outdoors and being able to create a fire. Learn how to create a fire from scratch without, I think it was just a flint starter and some twigs and old school shit. I was in there living a life, man. So, I was very happy and proud about that, man. I never thought I would be doing no shit like that because I'm not really into bugs and stuff, but I had a really good time. And it's also men's mental health awareness month, which I'm being very mindful of. So, fuck you, Dane.
I'm so glad you said both of those things. So I'm glad you prematurely said fuck you, Dame, because I'm about to earn this one. Last week, me, followed by Devontae, and then you, all shouted out Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and you had no problem being like, "Oh, yeah, that was a great thing that you shouted out." Now all of a sudden, nigga don't know how to shout out things that have already been shouted out. Nigga don't know how to piggyback off of what such and such just said now.
Well, that's fair.
Because last week you was all for her. Nah, this is what you try to do. This is what you try to do. You try to be finicky, nigga. That's what you try to do.
What do you mean?
You try to be wishy-washy. No, you try to be wishy-washy. Nah, bro. Nah, it's all good.
Finicky.
I understand.
You try to be finicky,
I thought this was the love segment.
Spell
what
that
the
shit.
fuck is going on? I know, right? Spell finicky, nigga. Spell finicky. Yeah, get him. Spell finicky.
I don't care to spell finicky.
Oh, man.
Everything ain't
Why are you
everybody, yo. That is garbage.
Listen, man.
You're mad at me because I'm not going to spell something I don't know how to spell off the top of my head. And I can
Thank
admit
you,
that.
Dave.
But
I was actually telling you to spell it, Trey.
Finicky. F-I-N.
Yeah, so you got another clip.
F-I-N.
It's okay. I'm not going to do that. We got so much more in the clip. Don't even worry about it.
F-I-N-I-C-K-Y. Or 2 N's.
Sure. Let's go with it.
Let me see it. Fuck, nigga. Let me see how it's spelled.
Once again, guys, I want to say this is Hate Watch You, where we love
I
to
spelled
hate,
it correctly.
but don't hate to love.
I spelled it correctly. I said F-I-N-I-C-K-Y, and that is how it's spelled. So make sure you put that in the Milwaukee shit, because that was fucking correct.
Well, actually, you said F-I-N.
N-I-C-K-Y.
F-I-N.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, you spelled it tight. You
You sound like you were spelling Mississippi, bro. Shut the fuck up.